Top of the top. Yeah. Let's go. We up. Once again, good to see everybody this morning. Let's go, y'all. What's up? We're back. How's everybody doing this morning? Let's go. All right, y'all. What's up, EK? What's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody. What's up, Ms. Mo Better? Thanks for the cash app yesterday. What's up, LJ? What's up, Danny? What's up, Danny girl? What's up, D Hobbs? What's up, y'all? What's up, punches in the back? Sub cons. Shout out to everybody that's up. Everybody in the chat. What's up, Deb? We about to get into it, y'all. We got some good stuff today. We got some real things. It's everybody around here is on point. So let's go. Let's get into it, y'all. I'm gonna take my time today. We got a lot to look at today. Man. When I saw that situation of people throwing up blood, all right, y'all. So I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what all this stuff is about, but I just know one thing: it's their turn now. Yeah, it's their turn. It's their turn, man. They getting the Diddy treatment. They control media. So we saw the other day. First of all, we trying to figure out why is tinaknowles doing pop-up shops. She already got bad news last week. She already got shut down. But they said somebody got so sick they threw up. They threw up. They said it was something wrong with the seafood. Come to find out, according to the story, they taking pre-cooked seafood, bringing it out. Y'all know that stuff sit out. So it is alleged that the food handling people had to address them the way they distributing the food. So this stuff don't make no sense to me. I feel like tinaknowles being hazed. This not making no sense. We're gonna get into that. Also, Mr. Y'all know who Mr. is. Mr. finally addresses the allegations against him. He finally addresses it. And he had a response. Because he has to perform soon. He has some explaining to do. But like I said, he should have been did that. That's it. He could have been just addressed it. So, it's a lot going on, okay? They saying the tickets selling, but I put it like this. I saw people selling their tickets. Now, I don't know if people scalping them, selling them. I don't know, but I saw a mass selling of his tickets. People, meaning people got them. I got seat A, seat B. I got this. I got them right now. DM me right now. I got the tickets. So remember, we saw the same thing happen to Cowboy Carter when I showed you. Yo, people selling their tickets. And then we started seeing when they were showing the Cowboy Carter concert, seats were empty. So I don't know what's going on. But he addresses it. We're going to get into that. We got a lot to talk about today. Sugeknight is releasing a memoir. And it's supposed to be about Pop and Diddy fights. So he's going to be releasing that August 4th. It's being said Oprah got Ozempic feet because everybody ran the Ozempic, guys, but they didn't pay attention to the after effects. They say something about making feet wrinkle. So remember we spoke about Oprah feet hurting? See? And she tried to lie, talking about she couldn't see because of the shades. And we said, stop it, Oprah. Just stop. Kind of find out, y'all, I didn't even know there's some shit called Ozempic feet. They saying she got Ozempic feet. They saying they make your feet wrinkle. Whatever. We're going to get into that. And we're going to get into something else. Once again. All right. The biggest cover-up really been Meta in court. Meta was in court. A lot of people really had lawsuits, but it's something that happened. Well, put it like this. Meta was being sued. Let me make it clear. Your favorite apps, Instagram, Facebook, was being sued for $2 billion. They took Mark to court for $2 billion. Why? Because it is being said that those apps were used to make minors become gone in 60 seconds. Oh yeah, these apps, adults and youngsters. Guess what else I figured out? I also think that's why Carson shut down. I think Carson shut down because of a lot of things. But one of the main things I think Carson stopped, because they might have realized there's a lot of grown-ups on that page with them youngsters. And I think that's why Carson had to shut it down for a minute. That's what I think. Everything is my belief. Nothing is a fact. We're going to get into it today. Top of the top. Y'all know I'm starting early today. Whenever I start early, that means we got news. So let's go. Let's get into it, y'all. Hold up. OnlyFans founder went to the upper room. It's a lot going on. Exactly, Britt. It's so much. That's what I say. When I say it's nothing but bogus news, bogus. Epstein, that's old. There's so many Epsteins right now, y'all. And I'm telling y'all, man, it's just so much stuff you can't say online. See, remember when everybody, remember when everybody ran to have same-sex marriages? Just know a lot of them wanted children. And I'm going to leave it at that. A lot of them wanted kids. I'm going to leave it at that. All right? So I'm telling you, a lot of shit connected. When you see ICE at them airports, they ain't just, they looking for grown-ups with youngsters. Meaning, they all, this whole trafficking thing is not just sexual. It's also about parents. It's also about grown-ups that got kids that's not theirs. You got to look at the grown-ups that was buying kids. You got to look at it's a lot of different things going on. You know, y'all saw the movie. You ever saw those movies? How somebody raised a child up, come to find out they ain't their real child for real. A lot of that was going on. Yes, because we're looking at smoke from later. Let's go back to a certain era. Let's go back 10, 15 years ago. Okay, somebody might have bought a child 10 years ago. Or somehow they got their hands on a child, however they got them. Because people was selling their kids too. But my point is, say somebody could have bought a child as a baby 10 years ago, 15 years ago. But now that child they bought as a teenager. And come to find out, you ain't the real parent. They're looking for all that kind of stuff. So we're going to get into it today. It's a lot going on. Mainly the real stuff you can't talk about. And the real stuff they don't want to talk about. But this was happening. It ain't no more silly, goofy news, y'all. It's just not. All right? It's not. The world is grown up now. Everything is real. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, y'all. Beyonce, No Way Out. So we've been speaking about how a lot of this stuff has nothing to do with her recently. This stuff with her mother is very bad. It's very bad. So we don't have to be the smartest. I don't got to know everything. My question, all I want to know is, why is tinaknowles doing pop-up shops with GUMBO? That's all I want to know. All right. And I understand she could be, there's no way around it, God. It's just not. It's something else I ain't have a chance to load up. Check it out, y'all. All this shit coming to the light. Everything we spoke about. Now, how many of y'all saw the news on Ruth Chris? Ruth Chris Steakhouse. Well, Ruth Chris Steakhouse has now implemented a dress code, which ties in with the airport dress code. Florida, remember I told you. Tampa. It got to do with these bad bitches and these tricks. See, Ruth Chris got it where you can't wear anything in there no more. The whole key with the whole ban on the tights. When y'all hear about gym clothes, they talking about hoes. That's the code word to hoes. I told y'all what was going to happen. All the stuff I've been trying to tell the ladies, not out of disrespect, I've been trying to tell y'all that we in classification. Yoga pants mean you might be a hoe. Or that's what it means. Don't believe me? Look at your Instagram timeline. You got to look at it. When you see all these hoes in tights and none of them got on jeans, that's the stereotype. So these places got hit. So, okay, remember when I said, fam, it ain't no more black and white racism. It's classism. You're going to be judged on how you look. So they telling you, if you wearing gym clothes, you're going to get treated like colors only. I don't care what, if you're white, black, it don't matter. Asian, if you come in there looking a certain way, you're going to get treated like colored only back in the day. Because it's a dress code. Now for the men in Ruth Chris Steakhouse, they say you can't wear no hats. Gangster, you got it, street guys, whatever guys you are, you got it. It's a shot. I wear hats, but I understand. If I go to Ruth Chris, I can't wear no hat. I got to be on my grown man shit. They saying no hats. Basically, Ruth Chris still set a law where you can't come in and look any kind of way. And if you do, you got to sit at the bar, colors only. Yup. So I'm telling you, this all the stuff that's going to happen. When I said everybody got groomed to a lower standard, looking like bums, no disrespect. My point, you know what I call a bum? How I'm dressed right now. Exactly how I'm dressed. If I go to the store, I got on some joggers, regular hoodie. I don't care what I got on. I got a do-rag. I like a straight bum. I'll be honest with y'all. Meaning, I wouldn't want y'all to see me for my first time like this. I wouldn't go on camera the way I look now, because in reality, I look like a bum. I look regular. I look like I could be working out. So when you get it that these joggers and hoodies, I kept telling y'all they workout clothes, but they really mean bum shit. It's bum shit. Sweatsuit mean clothes I sweat and work out. It's not nothing you go out in. So I was able to see how people lost their etiquette, their dress code, their swag, their juice. They got to do it all that. See, we spoke about how you learn how to dress going to church. You learn how to dress doing a lot of different things, events, balls, marriages. Y'all always knew we raised with a dress code. Outside clothes, play clothes, school clothes. You know this. Gym clothes. But everybody forgot this. Everybody coming outside in pajamas. Pajamas banned in Ruth Chris. Meaning y'all are watching the first steps. When I said what? Soon you're not going to be able to go in no store unless you're verified. Soon you're not going to be able to go in no store without a proper dress code. Because they drew a line in society, y'all. They drew a line. You ever saw that series Shameless? Everything on Shameless is outlawed. Guess who Shameless was really about? We're going to get into that. A lot of y'all was out here living shameless because you had a lot of pride and nothing. So being that you were living shameless, now you're going to be shamed. That's where we at. These are the things I've been trying to show y'all. Some of y'all might take it as high disrespect. I'm trying to show you guys, society's not playing with nobody no more. They flipped the switch. Everything was cool. They flipped it. Everything that was cool is bad now. That's the game they play, y'all. Well, you're going to be proud of everything bad. Then when everything go back normal, you just stuck. See, we can come out in tights and gym clothes and bum shit, but some of us can run in the closet, switch it up real quick. See that? It's a difference. You get married this weekend, bro? I might got something for that. What, you having a bachelor party with it? I might got, you want me to come to church with you? I might got something for that. That's what we talking about. Are we going to dinner tonight? We going on a date? I got something for that. That's what it's about. Y'all all know this. So let's bring it back to normal, y'all, because now you're going to see it for yourself. I'm talking to the smart people. They get everything I'm saying. And everybody else, shout out to y'all in the back. All right, let's get into it. The Jay-Z concert is coming. All right, he has to perform. You will see Jay-Z is going into his decoded stuff. All right, this is a calling for Jay-Z. Jay-Z he's setting out a calling. You know the whole Rockefeller gonna be there. The whole bad boy. Y'all know everybody gonna be there, man. They gotta support that man. It ain't just gonna be Jay-Z. It's low-key gonna be Jay-Z and all his friends. Trust me on that. But he has to perform. You see how he tells, for my people that's smart, you see how he tells everything. Told you, man. He tells everything. And what I'm saying is this. He's doing a calling right now. Yeah, he's calling for the brothers to come out. Because they're the ones that support him. So when I tell you, there's a lot of people just like him, and look up to him. Just know, this is his summer of humiliation. He has to perform. You know how I got it clear, guys? Because all the older people coming back out. We've been watching this. No, I got the clue. Celine Dion has to go on tour. Who else? Barry Manilow. So my people that know y'all know what I'm talking about? Barry Manilow. All American icons have to perform. This is the one world order summer. The new world order summer. All right? The ball drop. All tourists from around the world going to be here. And some of them going to finally get to see their biggest stars. So I know why America doing this. You might have never been to America before when Jay-Z was a star, but now, you finally make it to America, guys. We're going to give you a Jay-Z concert. You're going to get a Mary J concert. You're going to get a Celine Dion concert this summer. See, I told you that's how it's going to all play out. But they got to go back to work. All the major icons got to come back out. You've been seeing it. Jay-Z has to go back to work as a rapper, even though last summer when he was rapping with Beyonce, I told you he's back to a rapper. He has to rap. Meaning, y'all know he played a role for all them decades. I'm a CEO boss. He don't rap no more. And you're going to see that. He has to do it. And he's going to do those old songs. But my point is this. He has to go back to work. But before he does that, he had to give an interview. He got to clean some stuff up. So everything he did, he could have did already. He should have been addressed this. Got it? Let's go. Speaking candidly in a recent interview with GQ. So y'all know he did an interview. I think it was yesterday. I think it was released yesterday. Long story short. Jay-Z said the ordeal of him being accused of going in the room with Diddy and J-Lo, he said the ordeal took a serious toll on him, both mentally and emotionally. All right, he's human. I'm pretty sure that stuff got to him. That's why I say he should have just been addressed it like, yo, you get it? But anyway, maybe also part of it is to exactly see how many guys are going to still support him even without the facts of the merit. Meaning, he never opened up his mouth. But some people was going to go down with that ship anyway. So, meaning, people's going to support him no matter what. I also think that was the main thing that had to be proved from this. How he can be accused of something and nobody's going to question him at all. So, here's your proof when I tell you about Black Media's control. He's even going to pick who interviews him, but that ain't my point. My point is, he is just now answering a question that he could have been answered a long time ago. That's it. Remember before Piers Morgan cease and desist? All right. So he could have been addressed this. So is this really real news? No. But what's new is he is addressing it. Now y'all going to look at what he had to say. Now, y'all know I show you the scoreboard every day. Now, y'all know I've been showing you Jay-Z with 1, 2 comments, 3, 4 comments, 20 likes, everything under 50. Now, let me show you. See when I tell y'all, I don't hide. 9 hours, I was really heartbroken. 9 hours after this shit dropped, damn near 500 comments. Damn near you see what I'm saying? 200 something likes. Damn near 500 reactions, 427 in 9 hours. Now, why am I showing you this? Now, when I said nobody care about Jay-Z, I showed y'all for weeks. Now, when it comes to this topic, now people want to know what you got to say about this. And y'all got it. So when I say if it ain't for bad news, all right. Now, when I also said I'm going to show y'all everything off Instagram and Facebook, so you see I be fair. I'm showing you the same sources, which I show y'all every day, and now I'm able to show you. He's getting, this shit right here by tonight going to be over 1,000. But I'm showing you, this holds merit, this topic. He doesn't. Got it? Because out of them 400 comments, plus, you already know what they were saying in that comment section. So my point is this. Let's go. Uncontrollable anger. The rapper admitted the allegations left him feeling intense anger he hadn't experienced in years. He said he was mad at those accusations. He was furious. So I'll be honest, nobody wants to be accused of stuff like that at all. Nobody wants to be accused of that. And yes, it is easy for anybody to make up something. The only thing that just made that stuff weird is that it was 3 of them in the room. And it's just weird. I didn't try to make sense of it. It's over. But if that was some made up slander, that was foul. But my whole thing is he should have just been addressed it, got it out the way. You know what I'm saying? Now let's go. This is what he had to say. The whole thing, that ish took a lot out of me. He admitted. I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. You hear that, Punches? Yeah. Bubba Lip Sean said uncontrollable anger. He said, if you want some smoke, Punches, he got some uncontrollable anger for you. Ha ha. What'd you say, bro? I saw the interview up there looking so damn fake. Bro, I could see from the clip. Ask me if I watched it. No, guys, it's called a control interview. What did I tell you a million times? If that shit ain't on national TV, it ain't about nothing. All right? It ain't about Nathan. All right? It's about Nathan. That guy right there, he gonna control the questions, fool. I control the interview. That's how it's gonna be. That's how that's gonna be, all right? Just trust me on that. Oh, now, remember something we spoke about when I said they don't do interviews, but definitely the both of them don't do interviews, and his wife definitely don't do interviews. People starting to talk about that now. People starting to say, yo, why Beyonce ain't talking? Why she ain't been talking? Why she don't say nothing? All right, y'all, let's go. Everything is starting to crumble down. Yo, it's a lot of deceiving shit going on. I'll be honest. I don't know everything. Some of this stuff, I'm just still watching. I don't have a clue. All I know is they are in an uncomfortable space, but they are masters at playing this shit off smooth, guys. They not going to let us see them go out like Diddy or go out bad. They not going to let us see that. They're going to fight that shit. I'm going to let y'all know that part. They're going to fight. They fighting it now. They're going to fight to control their image. All right? Here it go right here. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it. See, when I tell you, see, he knows. He can't, I'm just going to be straight real. He can't go on national TV. Let's say a different fan base, a different audience, interview him, and he don't know what question is next and what they might ask him. He don't want that. Trust me. All right? Trust me. He don't want no real interviewers. Okay? You name your top. God damn it, Bill O'Reilly. He don't want to sit up against Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly is covering the uncomfortable truth in San Francisco, how the dope heads, the junkies and fiends done ruined the whole city. He got a special coming out on that. That shit look good. But he don't want to sit down with Bill O'Reilly. You get it? All right. He know, I'm just letting y'all know the difference between one interview can go one way and another one can go another way. All right, let's go. Meanwhile, let's go, man. Let me just get into it. This what Hov had to say to all of y'all. You don't put that on someone. That's a thing you better be super sure. It used to be like that. You had to be super sure before you put those kind of things on a person, especially on a person like me. So he basically said, when you make those accusations, you got to have facts. Like, you got to be accurate. But I'm not going to go into the original story. Everybody, the original story is public information. So that's for you to research. But he is saying, if you're going to accuse somebody of something like that, if you're going to put that on somebody, you better be sure. All right. All right, Hov. It took you a while to address this. All right. Glad you over it now. There was a line. He's saying there was a line. And also, pay attention, guys. Hov, he got something to say. He gonna represent for the street people. He talking to some of the street people. He letting the bros know. I'm still here, bro. Let's go. There was a line. No woman, no kids, he explained. You hear those sayings, but those are the things that I took from the street. We lived and died by that. So it's strict for me. Like, it meant a lot. It meant a lot to me. What's that, Hov? No woman, no kids. Bro, I thought that Scarface said that. A movie. But we did say it in the street. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. I'm going to just shut up, y'all. I'm going to just shut up. All right, so, all right, street brothers, he talking to y'all. He ain't talking to nobody else. He's talking to the street bros. This y'all code, remember? This your code. Anybody live by the street, this is your code. Check it out. This is his excuse. There was a line. No woman, no kids, he explained. You hear those saying? But those are the things that I took from the street. We live and die by that. No woman and kids. We don't do that to no. I mean, in Brooklyn, he's right. There's no such thing as violating nobody, woman and kids. That ain't gonna happen in Brooklyn. But we ain't talking about the streets. There's some industry shit that happened. So cross at the green, never in between. All right, let's go. We lived and died by that. So it's strict for me. Like, it meant a lot to me. You know, what he's saying is being accused of doing something to a youngster, that was some bad stuff to put on somebody. He's right about that. He's right. Let's go. Hov is addressing it for his fans. Let's go. Now, as y'all see, he said the whole lawsuit thing, that ish took a lot out of me. Also, finances. He admitted, I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. There was a line. No woman, no kids. All right, now, y'all. Public opinion. How many of y'all believe Mr. Hov? Hey, yo, y'all know another thing I was tripping off. I be saying Miss Tina Knowles. I didn't know her Instagram says Miss Tina Knowles. I didn't know that. I'm trying to find out, did she change her name to Miss Tina Knowles? Long story short, public opinion. Y'all got Jay-Z on the stand right now. Do you believe Jay-Z? Yes or no? That's it. Put a 1 for yes, 2 for no. 3 for unsure. I don't know. What do you guys think? This ain't, I don't want to place judgment on this man. It's a public thing. It's a world thing. It is what it is. Do you believe him? Now, I would say this. I don't think he did. I don't believe he did nothing to the minor. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I don't think he would do nothing like that. I don't know. I wasn't there. But what he's talking about is true. As far as just putting something on somebody without no proof and all of that, he's right. But this is a multi-dimensional thing. So I got to be fair all around the board. All right? 2. Damn, people saying, nope. All right. This public opinion, man. Because a lot of y'all looking at it like this, okay. This is how I might look at it. I might look at it like, okay, he didn't do that. But I'm looking at it like, got it? You've been in that industry, bro. And I'm going to just leave it at that. My point is, that youngster shit ain't nothing to put on nobody. And the only thing I'm going to say about him, bro, you should have, like me personally, when somebody accuse you of anything you didn't do, I don't give a damn if somebody say you stole. I don't care what the lie is. I'm a snap. I don't like being lied on, period. So I ain't going to be acting cool. People lied on me. Got it? Because in reality, that ruined people's life. He's a superstar. But if he was a normal person, his life would have been ruined already. It would have been. It's just that he had the money to sustain. And he told you it cost him multi-millions. Because that's what happens. But we talking about somebody lying and they messing up your money and all this other shit. Let's go. You don't want nobody to accuse you of being a liar and you ain't a liar. So I'm saying, somebody going around town right now saying, man, so-and-so, Man, he always be lying. Man, she's a goddamn liar. Or you keep a house full of food, people going around saying you don't feed your kids like that. Man, they don't be feed. Man, their kids be starving. Straight lies, right? You ain't gonna be feeling that. All right. Nobody want to be lied on. It don't matter what the lie is. So if you mad, you gonna be mad. And I know some of y'all gonna want to fight. Let's go. Let's go. So public opinion. Now this, I want y'all to see that these things have nothing to do with it, but I'm going to keep showing you. They love to keep just frying Jay-Z and disrespecting him. And they won't stop, guys. I told you. They won't stop. He don't get good news. And if it's anybody taking up for him, it's going to be a hip-hop fan. And they're going to use money or something. They're going to say something about his money. Other than that, look at right here. Beyonce, she's attracted to ignorant thugs. She just found a rich one. All of this in the comment section. All right? 443 comments after 9 hours. So you see, Jay-Z is really trending on this topic right here. Meaning this is real news. Like I said, only real news covered on him. So when I show you all those news clippings of him with 2 likes, 3 comments, that was real shit. Let's go. So what I was telling y'all, my experiment was, all I'm doing is getting out the black chitlin algorithm, and I want to see how the news actually hits. As if I don't know nothing about nothing, how does this news come out and grab me? That's how I've been judging the news, guys. Also, I will tell y'all all today, and I'm not going to say nothing. I've been doing a lot of research because the internet has been crashing. But I will tell y'all today, people in America are not even the biggest on YouTube. The biggest YouTubers in America are not YouTubers. Guess what they are? Celebrities with music on their channel. Family, when I tell y'all all about these fake ass views, it is no, when you can look up big YouTubers, you can look up YouTubers, you can look up the YouTube algorithm, guys, you can look up who got the most views and the most subs. And guess what? It gotta be real. It gotta be real numbers to be judged by this algorithm, because it's the world algorithm, the scoreboard on who's the biggest trenders and who's the biggest YouTubers in the whole world, the biggest TikTokers in the whole world, Facebook in the whole world, the whole list. Family, no, America is straight bogus, especially black entertainment. Guys, I'm not playing with y'all. They're not even in the top 100. It is no YouTuber in America that talks out their mouth and goes live, hit a button. Ain't none of them in the top 100. Shannon Sharp ain't nowhere. They ain't nowhere on the list. So I told you, because I'm doing studies for myself. When I say I study the algorithm, meaning if I want to know how this shit moving, let me look at big people. Even though I know the science of this shit, let me watch the big people. But now I show y'all, man, family, I've been catching them with low numbers, showing y'all, posting them, catching all your big YouTubers, 2,000 views, 3,000 views, catching them. I said, family, I got a TV to tell the truth, showing y'all, right? But you see YouTube still, no, it's crashing. It is crashing, the black department. So I did real analytical study. Y'all do it for yourself. When it comes to the biggest YouTubers, as far as views and subs, I'm not even going to say nothing, man. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm going to just leave it at where it's at. All right? I'm just going to leave it at that, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Boy, I've been believing so much fake shit. That's why everybody's crashing, because everybody's talking about fake shit. That's part of it. Yup. People talk about people that's not even trending for real. That's what's happening. People interviewing people that's not even in the algorithm like that. That's what's happening. So Jay-Z prevailed and case was dismissed. How's it going with the grifter? Release the F files. So they still screaming, release the files on that guy. Just showing y'all, man. This the inbox. This the DM. This the comment section. Let's go. They saying release the files. The same thing Whoopi Goldberg was screaming, release the files. He probably has an island bigger than Epstein. I kind of believe it. He does. He's on the same level, maybe worse. Bingo. 21 minutes after 1 hour. Told you guys they're not playing with Jay-Z. Nobody's buying him because this is public opinion. When I said his pop fans, that means majority. The majority of people that love Jay-Z, it's a heart. The majority of them turned on him, meaning they're not buying his shit. This is what I wanted y'all to know when I said it don't matter how much, we can all support him. it still ain't gonna matter. It's not. Doesn't matter. All right? It doesn't matter. He probably has an island bigger than F. I kind of believe it. He does. He's on the same level, maybe worse. So that means, guys, as you can see, people not buying this interview. So I already told you, man, guys, this is for a particular people. This is for you guys. You guys, let me tell you exactly who it's for, because he's going to tell you who it's for. He's talking to y'all, all right? You don't put that on someone. Don't bro say that in the street? All right. You don't put that on nobody like that. That's a thing you better be super sure if. You better be super sure of that. It used to be like, you know what I'm saying, bro? It used to be like that. You had to be super sure before you put those kind of things on a person, especially a person like me. Here you go right here. He talking to you, bro. He talking to y'all. There was a line. No woman, no kids, he explained. You hear those saying, but those are the things that I took from the street. We lived and died by that. So it's strict for me. Like, it meant a lot to me. Telling you the street code, bro. He talking to the street people. Let's go. All right. Now, you see it, right? Okay, what they say. He has more victims. So I'm always showing you after 400-something comments, I can go through that shit all day. Mostly all of them is roasting and disrespecting him. Jay-Z has more victims. So you see what they're saying about him? And this is my whole thing. I don't look at Jay-Z like, I look at it like this, okay? That little bogus shit they accuse you of, but I look at, honest God, I look at him like this. Bro, you got a pattern. Not saying you did nothing, but your pattern, it just messes you up. Your whole affiliation with the R and all these other things, all these people you're affiliated with, Harvey, Russ, it's just bad for you, bro. And I feel like they all setting you up right now. I feel like we're watching Jay-Z's turn. His turn is now, y'all. All right? His turn is now. You just saw Usher get dragged. Y'all know Russell on the run. Everybody that was around that man, he is the last one standing. It's his turn. L.A. Reid even got accused. L.A. Reid from Babyface, the one that goes way back, Arista Records, TLC. Even he had to get accused and embarrassed. Smokey Robinson. It's his turn, y'all. It's his turn. That's all you watching. Meaning, what he don't get is, if he would have just got this shit out the way before, it might have been gone. But now it's all eyes on him now. And remember, I said that we spoke about this. The media is thirsty. You know they foaming at the mouth. You know the media made so much money off that Diddy shit. You know how much more money they make off him just dragging it out? They thirsty at the mouth. No content. It's dry. He looking like the next target. What else happened? We know Bill just made a payout. Told you got to connect all the dots. Bill just made a payout. Bill just made a payout saying some of Jay-Z giving his interview on the same situation. They behavior. See that? All right. You got your proof. Well, okay. Remember Michael Jackson was accused of shit back in the day? The first time, what happened? He beat it. Be like, man, Mike ain't do that. Then what happened? They brought up some new shit on Mike. Later on, Wacko Jacko. Oh, you see how you dating this kid? Man, I show you. It's like, this is how it works. From what I see from growing up, it's like that you might hear the allegations first, but somehow years later, that shit come right back. You saw it happen with Michael Jackson. It happened to Bill Cosby. He was being accused 20 years. You've been hearing stuff about R. Kelly. He beat the case, but in the end, he still got him, all right? Y'all been heard stuff about Diddy. In the end, he still went down. So you got a pattern, guys. It's his turn. It's his turn. That's what it's looking like. Unless he's going to buy his way out of it, do some magic, I don't know. He is the big fish. Look at him when we watch the cartoon and they be in the desert and everybody be talking to each other and they start looking like hot dogs and steak and hamburgers. He looking like a steak. You just think all them corporations, big media outlets, you think all the people that can get these Netflix docs, Hulu docs, all these docs coming out, streaming, money. All right. He is a steak. And then you got to think all the dinner thieves that want his money. The dinner thieves, they want that money. They want that property. You see what I'm saying, y'all? They want that property back. You going to tell me it ain't no thirst buckets want that $2 billion? You keep talking about it. The dirt bucket cry like this. We got to get that money. You got what I'm saying, y'all? So meaning, I wouldn't want to be the last man standing like him. He's the big fish. He's the big catch. So in this game called Predator and Prey, so people that might want his money, he's the prey. That's what it is. So let's continue on. Because I'm just showing you guys, they're not letting it go. He probably has an island bigger than Epstein. I kind of believe it. Now, see that how that statement is straight bogus? But guess what? It could be truth in that. Because they got yachts. So they can have islands you never know about. So I'm just showing you how all this shit plays out. He does. He probably has an island bigger than Epstein. Somebody say he does. He's on the same level, maybe worse. So we're going to leave that alone. I'm just showing you public opinion. Nobody's buying the interview. Bingo. Let's go. All right? This is the reality of it. Beyonce, you ain't never going to give us a 30-minute interview like that. So when we've been speaking about how somebody don't give interviews, it's starting to catch up with her. Don't be surprised if you see Beyonce sitting her ass down, giving an interview, because the pressure's on her. How I troll all of their fans. I trolled their fans years ago when I said, guys, y'all go so hard for Beyonce. When the last time she gave you an interview? Then I said, y'all so brainwashed by Jay-Z and Beyonce. When did they ever give you an interview together? But and then you realize how brainwashed you was because you never got an interview from both of them. And how many years? All right then. Duh. Who got played? No, it's because of him. He's a magician. Now, also understand this. They specialize at control interviews. And anybody smaller than them will be threatened to be blackballed. You will not have a career if you ask them certain questions. So you will see. They are smart. They know you do not sit in certain interview seats. Because if you sit in front of a person you can't control, they're going to ask you a lot of questions. You know what they're going to do? They ain't going to let them off the hook. But they're going to say, well, Jay, I mean, we don't believe none of that stuff. But can you please address the relationship between you and Diddy? It is being said, public record, you guys have a relationship over 30 years. Could you explain that to us? Simple. A simple question. But he don't want to hear that shit. He going to be offended. This motherfucker don't ask me that shit about Diddy. Bingo. Okay, guys, who's that interviewing him? All right. What up, LA Slim? What's up, Tiger? All right, guys, holler at me. Who is that guy giving an interview? Please, somebody tell me. I'm dead serious. I would like to know that. Who is that guy giving Jay-Z an interview? The biggest rapper of black culture, period, whatever, blah, blah. Who's interviewing him? Is that a nobody or is that a somebody? Who is that? Help me out, y'all. Now, I know this was for GQ magazine. Told y'all he's dark. Didn't I tell you he's a dark character? Bing, you got it now, right? Whenever you see him, he's going to be dark. All right. Who is that guy? His nephew. All I know, right? When I look at this shit look like a control interview. Meaning, Jay-Z, why you have nobody white interview, you fool? No, not white. Somebody that has nothing to do with hip-hop. Just a random person. Just a regular interviewer. Don't matter who it is. All right. All right, y'all. My point is, how the hell a big-ass icon got a nobody interviewing him? You see, when I tell you, they don't even know how to do certain shit no more. They don't know how to play it off. Bro, you can't be the biggest rapper with a nobody interviewing you. I should know his name. I don't. Because it's supposed to be like that. It's called a control interview. His cousin. What up, Mike Flame? His cousin. Who is that, bro? What up, Mike Flame? Good to see you, bro. Good to see everybody. I ain't see in a minute, man. Okay. Thank you. That's why I need people around. Yes, thank you. Okay. Frazier Tharp is his name. Thank you. All right. Cool. But y'all know damn well this was an epic interview for TV, man. This was an epic interview by a top interviewer. This called a control interview, guys. I'm just being honest with you. That I don't know that guy's an interviewer. So that's what I'm saying. Now, I will say this. That guy, this is going to help his career. This is on his resume now. But we're going to leave that alone, man. Let's go. Now, only reason why I'm saying certain things, guys, because everything he's doing now, he could have been did it already. He could have been did this. That's all I'm saying. Let's go. Now, when I told you guys, it's still a lot going on. Y'all know this week, I be low-key talking to 50. I'm like, 50, see? You crashing out, bro. You fucking with this rap stuff. You're ruining yourself. You need to get back to what you've been doing. Well, Just know this part right here. 50 Cent is bringing a new $100 million deal venue to Times Square, New York. He's in a new deal. Now, you see how 50 breaks the news? He ain't breaking it like it's just him. He's in a deal. Showing y'all. Checkmate again. Count what I say. I said family. 50 just plays online. He just plays. He just plays with those guys. But they don't have a career. He does. You see? He was playing with them, baiting them. He do the shit I do, baiting them. Baiting they stupid ass to go in the booth and make raps. Meanwhile, them raps ain't going nowhere. Hey, guys, where those raps T.I. did? I never heard them. I'm not stupid to click on them. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to offend y'all. I didn't click on it. I didn't want to hear it. So how far did those T.I. songs go? How far did that song from Papoose? How far did that little New York rap back and forth scratching shit go? How long did it last, y'all? No, it's called He Was Playing on the Internet. And I've told you guys, if 50 don't play on the internet, ain't shit gonna happen. Since 50 stopped playing the past 2 weeks, what's been online? Tell you I don't make up shit. Shout out to everybody that's down. Everybody already knows. Let's continue on. $100 million deal. Told you, rappers hate rapping. Ben said 50 ain't a rapper no more, idiots. He been trolling and playing the fuck out of y'all. I'm talking about them dumbass rappers. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now I want y'all to see this part. I want y'all to see. Not only are they not buying Jay-Z, they are attacking him every chance they get. They just keep attacking his looks. Why is Beyonce with him? Yo, it'd be funny if Beyonce was paying her own trolls to go online and diss him. I be thinking weird stuff like that, man. This shit just get weird, man. Look what somebody said about him. This idiot's hair. Oh, my God. Does he not know how stupid he looks? All right, family. Call it racism. Call it whatever you want to call it. But I told you what was going to be the judgment in the end. Told y'all was going to be the judgment in the end. I fucking told y'all. You thought people got judged back in the racist days? Told you it was going to be the judgment. Why? The people that used to love Jay-Z, they loved Jay-Z when he had a fresh haircut. That's when he was a pop star. When he was a pop icon, he had a fresh haircut. He had a fresh dark Caesar. If you know about Clippers, he was rocking a number 2. He was rocking a number 2. And he made that famous. That was his cut. Like Boosie got his cut. T.I. had the fade, ball fade. Jay-Z had the Caesar. That was his cut. That's when they liked him. They don't like him like that. Got it? They not. I told you, you tolerate him, nobody else. I'm not. Well, y'all thought I was playing when I said nobody want to see their face. All right. Y'all thought I was playing, right? All right. Y'all got it now. Every time he show his face, he going to be roasted. This idiot's hair. Oh, my God. Does he not know how stupid he looks? Wow. Why? They're judging him on how he used to look. Let's go. You see the laughing? Dead. He looks like a broom that's at the end of its life. Trying to say he look dusty. There you have it, man. Disrespect. Nobody's buying him, y'all, so it's showing you. He's being slandered and everything. Let's go. Top of the top, we up. So y'all got it? They talking about his hair. They talking about he got more victims. Let's move on to Miss Tina. We shall get to her. One thing for sure, but Beyonce is not a choosy woman. I just can't look at that every day, no matter how much money he has. So we spoke about at this point, her brand is being ruined because it's just the truth, y'all. It just is. At this point, her husband and her mother does no good for her right now. She can, basically, see right here, Beyonce is not a choosy woman. Right at the bottom says she can, meaning she can get another man, but we call that gold digging, saying Beyonce just a gold digger, meaning she ain't stupid. Because when you look at what happened, you got to always know the beginning. She got with him when he was the biggest on the planet. The only thing is that happened, the tables turned. That's all that happened. The tables turned on him. That's it. He was the biggest, but it switched. He was the biggest. Then it was a point she became the biggest. It swings back and forth. See, he was the biggest when he was solo. She was the biggest as an artist, carrying the load. Then they became this couple, Jay-Z and Beyonce, marketed together. But when they became Jay-Z and Beyonce, this couple, one guy became the bad guy. His name became bad in that couple. Jay-Z. Because remember, we started saying Jay-Z, Beyonce after that. We didn't just say Jay-Z. We didn't just say Beyonce. We say Jay-Z, Beyonce. They were a brand. So once they became a brand together, he ruined that brand of Jay-Z, Beyonce. Now she got to go back to just Beyonce. These are things I was saying. It's not Jay-Z and Beyonce no more. She's trying to go back to just Beyonce because his name is ruined. But when they say gold digger, just in the end, it's all in her favor. These are the things we've been speaking about. So let's go. Man, y'all got to prove it ain't over because nobody knows how it's going to end. Nobody knows how it's going to end. That's the entertainment part. That's the entertaining part. You don't got to be a genius, but it ain't going to last forever. I don't care if it ends in 10 more years. It ain't going to last forever. It's going to come to an end one way or another because it's starting to look like that. Nothing is in her favor. Nothing. Got it? Because he been living through her the past couple years, the past 5 years. Y'all forgot Renaissance tour? Remember, he wasn't working. These are all the things I've been speaking about all these years when I said, look, she the one been working her ass off. Renaissance tour, Cowboy Carter album right after that, Cowboy Carter promotion. He ain't been doing shit. Now, Blue Ivy, this is the daughter. Everybody else working. Now his ass gonna work. Don't forget, Blue Ivy was in the movie, The Voice, Lion King. Now his ass gonna work. Got it? Now she gonna sit and watch. It's funny, right? All the stuff we've been joking about. Told y'all, it seem like people be spying on us, y'all. We laughing and joking all these years about how he make her do everything. This summer, Beyonce get to watch him do everything, y'all. That's why I say this is gonna be an interesting summer. This is going to be very interesting. Let's go back to last summer for those who don't remember. That Cowboy Carter tour Beyonce had was hell. She got the robot poured a drink on her. She was in the air, in a car. The cable popped. Empty seats. She went through hell. Allegedly, the laptop got stolen. They had to hop in and off flights. Last summer was hot as hell. They had to sleep in hotels. That woman worked her ass off last summer. She did. He didn't do nothing. Just know this summer, I think, because remember, I spoke about this. I said, look, you got to look at it. She had the kids. She had to work, had the kids, do this, do that. She did everything for the past year. He didn't do shit. So now I think this might be her first summer actually able to relax with the kids. I think so. Don't forget, she also had to do what? The Netflix special. They made her ass work. She worked the whole 25 for real. She didn't catch a break because she had to do, first of all, she did Renaissance tour. Then she had to record the Cowboy Carter album. Then she had to promote that. Then she had to be available during elections. Then after that, she had to go on tour. Because don't forget, the Cowboy Carter album had to be recorded. Then they had to do the award shows. Then it was the tour. So last summer was the tour. Before that, she did the Christmas on net. She been working, guys. Y'all got facts. He ain't been doing shit. This might be her first summer on vacation. And I think she said, fuck this shit. Something gonna be funny this summer, y'all. That's all I assume. Let's keep paying attention, y'all. Hey, this summer might break them up. Who knows? Because that's what they said about Beyonce. And after a while, she gonna get tired of this. Erase one artist and their catalog. If you had to make a pick, we can play this game right now, y'all. Y'all know we do this on this channel. Right now, guys, if you had to make a pick, erase one artist and their catalog. The pick you make, they got to disappear forever. Adele, Beyonce, Rihanna, Aaliyah. Now, this is what I tell you. Is this list based on singing or is it based on who you like? All right. If it's based on singing, some people are going to be in trouble. Meaning, if it's based on singing, you can't say Adele. So this category is based on who you like. Because If it's based on singing, you can't erase Adele. Got it? That's how simple this shit is. And Adele is Rich Paul, LeBron James homeboy. Adele is his girl. But let's look at this list. Which one you erasing? Adele. I just gonna say Adele. Y'all fucking racist. That's why. I know y'all was gonna say that because y'all racist. But on some real shit, if this is based on who you like, Beyonce. I get it. But if it's based on singing, you can't say Adele. But erase one artist and their entire catalog. That's why I say they got to pay attention to the above topic. Their catalog means their music, guys. It's not based on who you like. Bingo. You got it now? That's what this about. Who catalog, music-wise. Who's the best music-wise? Where if you had to pick these last albums, which one you get rid of? Right, boom. Hey, it is what it is. Now, if somebody said Aaliyah got to be gone, I respect that. Because the truth is, Aaliyah didn't have as much music as Beyonce. See that? So this also is a trick question, but it's all on how you answer it. All right, it's all on how you answer it. Somebody said Rihanna got to go. So it is what it is. Because if it's based on singing, no, Adele going to blow all of them out the water. That's just that simple. That's why I say it's a trick question, y'all. This shit is based on who you like. But they still saying, if you had to erase one artist and the entire catalog, which one would it be? All right. I didn't even know Adele wear blonde hair. I didn't know that shit. I'm just showing you. These are the things being spoken about every day. And these are the things against Beyonce. See that? I caught that 45 seconds off the press. When I tell you this shit 24/7, guys. Yeah, this is what's happening. Beyonce is not getting no good news, man. So this right here, I don't care what nobody say. When I saw this shit just looked like tinaknowles is being humiliated. Why is tinaknowles trying to act like she's a street lady doing this? We already spoke about this. This is what the woman in the street started. This is what the street woman from the hood. When the woman in the hood first got their own business, they was getting food trucks. This is the hood movement, the food truck. Don't get it twisted. I know it started in California, but y'all know goddamn well. We spoke about Ruth Chris with the dress code. Tinaknowles supposed to have her own shit like Ruth Chris. It's supposed to say Tinaknowles. Tinaknowles gumbo in the store, like Juniors. That's how I look at them. Man, they rich. Guys, no, I'm not playing. Can somebody please explain this shit to me? She's selling cheap-ass merch. That's the same merch that was in the Chinese store. Y'all know this, man. That's why, man, y'all know. When they had the Leah Rest in Peace t-shirts in the Chinese store, they're the shirts right there. Michael Jackson Rest in Peace, right there. When they had the shirt, Obama, the first black president, 44, they were the same shirt in the Chinese goddamn hair store. Y'all know this. Why is tinaknowles acting like a hood lady? I need somebody to explain this shit to me for real, y'all. It's not making sense. Are they being hazed? Are their accounts frozen? All right. Y'all know she being straight hood. Lady, she took y'all hustle. So I think they trolling, man. I don't know what the hell they doing. All I know is I knew a lot of women, a lot of so-called black people that had food trucks. They was doing their thing, but I will be real. When gas went up the first time, they started ditching them trucks, but some of them kept their truck. I know some people to this day got food trucks. Why the hell tinaknowles got a food truck? And why does she have that merch? Is she being trolled, guys? Humiliated? I don't know, man. Tina's acting like she's from the hood. And how we know that? We saw the people that came to a event. They was hood people. But it's being said somebody threw up blood. Let's go, man. This stuff is disturbing. Tina, are you purposely out there slaying people? What's the joke? Family, how many times I got to tell you she's a witch? Did she come out there with witches stew? People allegedly throwing up blood. Health department had to shut it down again, y'all. Shut it down. Is she cooking witches stew? Calling it gumbo? What the hell? Tina, did they send you out there to poison them people? Let's go. Tinaknowles rodeo gumbo truck. You got your proof. She has a food truck, a gumbo truck. Reportedly closed after customer vomited blood. Now, this the kicker, y'all. Y'all know keyword, food truck. This was being said, being done. They cooking the food first, bringing it on the truck. But people that know about seafood, gumbo, soup, you can't let certain soup sit out like that. We spoke about these things. People don't know that. You can't let curry sit out like that. Family, you make some curry chicken. Say you make it 10 o'clock this morning. You let that shit sit out all day. By that afternoon, 5 p.m., that chicken curry spoiled. That's why I told people, in my opinion, this is what I do. Whenever you get, especially Jamaican food, anything curry, Indian, if it sit out, get the shit when they first make it. I got sick of curry before sitting out. Yes. Because I went to an Indian restaurant years ago. They had it sitting out. I was in Manhattan, and I just went and got some of that shit. That's my first time ever having food poisoning. But I learned that shit was sitting out. Because they don't throw food away. They petty, y'all. So people that's petty, they ain't throwing that food away. They still sell it. Because it's pre-cooked. They were dealing with pre-cooked food. Use your brain, guys. It's not like she was making it fresh on the truck. So, okay, Tina, you could have made it at home, but no telling when you made it. No telling how long it sat out. No telling how long it sat on the truck. By the time you come in later on that night, guys, you getting sick. Food poisoning. So you got it right here. Reportedly closed after customer vomited blood. Come on, y'all. What's going on, man? Vomiting blood. Come on, man. They out here assaulting people. We told you about it. Beyonce's mom's establishment, Mama Tina's Gumbo, was closed on March 16th due to a complaint investigation. And now, KPRC2 News is reporting they obtained Houston Health Department records, which is what, y'all? Facts. That say a customer complained they got wildly ill after eating the establishment's gumbo. The customer claimed that in addition to throwing up blood, they experienced chills, nausea, and fever. There y'all have it. People know that seafood stuff will slay you. Hey, you're going to be tired of hearing about it every day because that's all that's left. But then again, it's funny. Everybody's tired of hearing about celebrity with Jay-Z in the news. Don't be tired of that shit now, bro. Don't be tired of hearing about celebrities now. All right? That's all I'm saying. You got to be fair, bro. Don't say that shit now. You should have been said that. I've been tired of their ass. Don't say you tired of hearing about celebrities now because he on the hot seat. We don't want to hear that. You should have said that shit when Diddy was in court. I've been tired of this shit. But this the news, guys. It's just the news. I try to bring more educational shit. They don't want to hear that. But don't get it twisted. If you tired of hearing about celebrities, get a membership. All your free content gonna be celebrities. I don't just talk about celebrity, God. You hear me, bro? I got information. I got knowledge. I got wisdom. I got jewels. I got things that'll help your life. I got things I apply to my life and I share with others. Prosperity, bro. But see, if you don't got a member only, all you're gonna get is free content, and all the free content you're gonna get is janky ass entertainment. That's right. People pay for what they want. So you're gonna stay tired of hearing about celebrities, because that's all you got, bro. If you want free entertainment, you're gonna hear about celebrities because they're for free. Let's go, y'all. That's it. Sorry, bro. It's just what it is, man. Get a membership. I got over 200 videos of straight jewels. This Sunday, I shall be talking about the secrets of Solomon. Yeah. Strictly jewels on the members only. A lot of shit. Picture life, all of that. All right? So let's go. One thing for sure, but Beyonce is not a choosy woman. I can't look at that every day, no matter how much money he has. All right? Let's get back to Mama. Mama started the whole shit. Beyonce, why is Mama doing this? Is she being punished? This shit ain't right, man. It's not. I don't care what the hell she was selling outside. I don't care what she's selling outside. Family, I'm not rich. I don't want my mother outside selling shit. I'm not rich at all. I don't want my mother selling nothing because I don't want nobody swinging on my mother. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems. Get it? That's it. So let's go. They are reporting the house help. Now, let's get this clear. Now, it is being said that this is allegedly a fact. When the fires happened in Malibu, tinaknowles allegedly lost some things. Now, we didn't. That's why I say we don't look at the big picture. She allegedly had one of her homes burnt down, but we don't know what she could have had in there. We don't know how much of losses she could have took in all this. And she also could be like, you know what? I'm just going to get my own money. She could be like that. So It's laughing, joke within it all. But at the end of the day, she could just be on some shit where I'm going to just get my own money. I don't need no money from them or whatever it is. Whatever it is, guys, whatever it is. Only thing I'm saying, it don't make sense to me because we all know damn well if Tina opens up a regular store, everybody's going to come. So my whole thing is, why the food truck? Why the food truck? And why is she out there serving on the food truck? That's my whole question. That's it. Not about her selling food. It's how she's selling food. For a celebrity, how she's selling food will be considered janky. It's just that simple. Okay, let's slow it down. I like to make this shit simple. Can you visualize a celebrity going to tinaknowles food truck? Do you think that food truck was for her to serve celebrities? Business people? Well, it was at a rodeo, but I'm just saying. All right, let's go. Reportedly closed after customer vomited blood. Now y'all got the facts. Y'all got the facts. People were throwing up blood, experienced chills, nausea, and fever. Let's go. We're learning an unsettled reason why tinaknowles, Texas pop-up eatery, was shut down at the Houston rodeo last week. Apparently, a customer complained they vomited blood after eating a gumbo, leading health inspectors to find the pop-up operators grossly mishandled seafood. So y'all all know seafood poisoning can take your life. Y'all all know that. For the special, y'all already know that. So let's continue on. This is what tinaknowles said in her comment section. My wonderful friend, Bun B, came by and got a bowl of Mama Tina's gumbo. Yum. And of course, I'm making my way over there tomorrow for a trail burger. Y'all know Bun B got those burgers. Whenever I'm visiting Houston, I'll stop by and get one. It's the best burger. Well, you will now see them cross-branding. This called cross-branding. Because I told you guys, man, who been running Bun B ass. We'll get into that. You see Bun B hyping it up? That's the pop-up shop. So it ain't a food truck, it's a pop-up shop, but it's the same shit. Miss tinaknowles pop-up shop. Here go Bun B promoting it. Got it? Come on, rappers. Come on, bro. I know what they was doing. In Texas, they were trying to get the bros to come, the hip-hoppers, because they can go lust on tinaknowles booty. They want to go see Beyonce mother. That's what that's about. You got it? Come on, y'all. Come on, hip-hoppers. Pull up. Them hip-hoppers got poison, y'all. They got food poison. I told y'all wherever hip-hop at, gonna be trouble. Let's go. The Department of Health found the gumbo was cooked off-site. Bingo. Which mean what, y'all? Holler at me, my smart people. My people that know how to cook. Chef. I don't give a damn if you work at McDonald's. You know about what? Healthy, clean food service. Let's look at this. That's why I say it's not making sense. They were transporting food from the house, already cooked. But with gumbo, it's a sauce. All of that seafood sits in the broth. But it also spoils faster. It's not like they had fried seafood or steam. They had it in the broth. The broth is what makes it go bad. And there's no telling how long they had it sitting. Bingo right here. Meaning this shit is very possible that it happened. Very possible. They got the health records. They got it all. So you got it right here. The Department of Health found the gumbo was cooked off-site, cooled down, stuffed into a non-food grade orange buckets, and then hauled off to a freezer at an unlicensed spot, according to the health department report obtained by KPRC2 News. The food was then reportedly transported to a refrigerator trailer and thawed before being served. God damn it, that shit was nasty. I'm sorry. That food went through a lot. No. Now, I will say this. I made gumbo one time before, because I'm going to be honest, I never had it before, right? I didn't get a chance to go to Louisiana. So a couple years ago, I made my own. I did some Louisiana stuff. I bought some, I made some gator. I fried it because I knew this dude from New Orleans and I asked him how to make the gator. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And I fried the gator and I took a crock pot and I made me some gumbo, y'all. And I did that by myself, just to eat and taste it, because I never had it, right? Boom. You know, they got the new, you know, they got all the Cajun seasonings, all that, whatever. So I did it myself, but I was able to see, like, after a couple of days, like after a day, you don't really eat it no more. Because the gumbo is really official when it's fresh. That's real gumbo, fresh out the pot. All this freezing, reheating up, transport, I don't get this part. So let's be honest, y'all. What is this shit about? I'm really trying to get somebody to explain this shit to me. All right. I'm hearing incompetence. I'm like, man, they say you're a witch, Tina. Now people are getting sick, coughing up blood. What the hell is going on, man? So I'm just showing you, man. It's not about what you believe. It's about just what things are sometimes. Now, TMZ, look what they're doing. So I want y'all to see. This has nothing to do with Beyonce, but you're going to see they make sure they bring up Beyonce in the ad. So as I'm scrolling the ad, Beyonce through the years. They showing you guys. They falling from grace. Now her mother bring her bad news and her husband. Her mama bringing her the most. So y'all know that. Y'all know, family, a lot of y'all didn't want your mother to come to school. Some of y'all know damn well your parents embarrassed you at school, and you know your parents embarrassing. Her parents embarrassing her. Her mom is embarrassing her, guys. All right? Nobody wants to deal with that. She's getting embarrassed by her mom. Let's go, man. I don't know what this is about. Meanwhile, let's look at some more facts. The report also says Mama Tina didn't keep temperature logs. She wasn't keeping record of the temperature, showing the cooling or storing times of the gumbo, and that the inspector observed bags of frozen shrimp and crab. Oh my God. Y'all wasn't even eating fresh seafood. Oh man, y'all. Family, I don't deal with frozen seafood. Now, me personally, y'all, I'm gonna just say this. Everybody's different. Seafood always been one of my favorite. My birthday in the summer. I grew up eating crabs, all that stuff. Meaning seafood always been a part of me. That's one of my favorite dishes. You just can't eat it every day. I'm saying that I don't like frozen seafood. Period. And let me find out that was farm raised on top of that. Because that woman said them jumbo shrimp shrunk. That sound like farm raised shit. Man, let me find out. Now, they could be sick for their farm raised shrimp, all of that. Look, check it out. They wasn't logging. Observed bags of frozen shrimp and crab with the label that stated keep frozen? Or was it the whole soup frozen? Family, that's nothing but reheated shit. That's called leftovers. Once you freeze and rethaw it, that's leftovers. And y'all, all my cooks, all my regular people know this. Once you thaw some shit out, it never tastes the same, but she's selling it. Now I want to know how much was the gumbo. Let's go. Additionally, the department reported the food source used after the first day of the rodeo was not listed on the approved permit application, and that food prepared more than 24 hours prior to serving was not dated. They were selling old food, man. I get what they was trying to do. Maybe they were just trying to cook a lot of food in advance to sell it. But what they don't get is you can't do that with seafood. Honestly, you're not supposed to do that at all selling food, guys. You're just not. A bar. That's why I used to like Bar Rescue. These are the things we spoke about. I'm not rich, but one day I might want to run a business. That's why I used to watch Bar Rescue, to know exactly the ins and outs of running a business. Now, I did learn a lot about running a barbershop. I know that part, but a lot of businesses go hand in hand. One thing that guy John taught me on Bar Rescue years ago was restaurants are not supposed to sell frozen food. A real restaurant, this is how they've been cheating all of us. They be serving frozen burgers, reheating shit. No, they supposed to get ground beef fresh, weekly, daily. All the burgers supposed to be fresh ground beef. All that chicken supposed to be fresh chicken delivered that day, period. Or the day before, the night before. That's how it's supposed to be. But in the hood, they master selling frozen shit at these bars. I'm telling you, it's a reason why food be like that. They be doing a lot of shit they're not supposed to do. Bro, see, I know a lot of y'all do. I know the difference between frozen food and fresh food. You can't finesse me with a frozen burger. But this is what they do, y'all. So now you got it. She's a celebrity. They're rich. If they rich, guys, what stopped this woman from getting, first of all, for those who don't know, rich people order crab legs by the goddamn crate, the pallet. Y'all know how you work at a factory, the pallet? They get lobster ordered on a pallet like that. They can get fresh lobster delivered straight from Maine, Boston, Maryland, crabs. They can get the best shit to them. What the hell is all this janky ass food about? And they billionaires, they rich. It's not making no sense. And I'm gonna say, Tina, I don't think you was out there purposely trying to poison these people, but I don't get it. She was more. Now I gotta give my people from the hood respect, because my people from the hood smarter than that. My people from the hood, I don't care if they from the project. I don't give a damn where they at. They ain't selling no janky ass food like that. No, they ain't going out like that. I know people that got food stamps. They don't play with food like that. You reheating and heating up seafood night before, transporting it, letting it sit. I see why somebody could have threw up blood. They got the health report, y'all. So this ain't no made up shit. We got facts. Told you, man, hip hop. Now you'll see they use Bun B to help promote it. Luckily, this was a fairly easy fix. The department says the pop-ups operators were cooperative, and inspectors educated them on rapid cooling and thawing methods. In date-marked instructions, operators reportedly agreed to no longer prepare food off-site and also switch to a freezer trailer from a refrigerated one. They had a low-level freezer as well. God damn. They made the food off-site. So all my people that know what's up, y'all know what's up, man. This don't make no sense. We're going to just leave it at that. And that's why I'm not an animal. I don't eat anywhere. I just don't eat from anybody. Sorry. I don't. Hopefully a lot of y'all learn this shit, because they understood y'all cult worshipers and you eat from anybody. You follow anybody. Now, what we looked at already, that grown-ass woman complaining, Tina Knowles treated me horrible. Tina treated me like straight dirt. I tried to have a conversation with her, and she just ignored me. That grown-ass woman was complaining. Then the grown woman did start playing with it. She acted like she was going to eat it. She was like, I can't eat this. And I'm not going to lie, it did look suspect. And the lady said something, too. She said, what happened to the shrimp? She was like, the shrimp was bigger than this. Now they small. Only shrimp I know that shrink like that is farm-raised. And I'm going to tell y'all again, farm-raised shrimp, white as hell. You ain't going to see no red veins, white as hell, and they shrink. And I don't eat farm-raised shrimp. And that shit will do something to you. Let's go. You got it? Why? So I'm showing you TMZ. This is how they slickly throw Beyonce in it. That's her mom. The closure of the restaurant was a minimal bleep for Mama Tina's Gumbo, who was cleared to open the next day. They were scheduled to serve at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo throughout March 22nd. So she had like a whole week run to make money. TMZ has contacted the Houston Health Department for more information. So basically, this is another thing. She basically flew into Houston to make that money at that event. Let's go. Maybe she got plans to put a restaurant there, and this was the warm-up. But y'all got it. Bun B helped. She said, thanks, Bun B. My wonderful friend, Bun B. Why am I showing you Bun B? Because now Texas, y'all got the results. Texas, y'all were raised to worship Bun B and Pimp C. Texas, y'all whole mind control program is J Prince, rapper like Pimp C. Texas, are y'all going to admit y'all whole life been based on Pimp C, Bun B, and J Prince? Are y'all finally going to grow up out of that old Texas shit? That shit go back to the 90s, guys. Texas, y'all been stuck in the 90s too. J Prince, Bun B, Pimp C. Family, just know, you see that guy Bun B? Jay-Z was his fucking ventriloquist. And he became this guy on the string. That's right. You see Bun B? It's called Bun B, been sold out. What if Bun B was the main one behind the scenes talking about Pimp? What if he was the main spy on Pimp C? Y'all, Texas, y'all the main ones kept telling me how Pimp C hit Beyonce first. Would that also mean Beyonce? Bun B knew it too, right? Remember when Pimp C was going off? What Bun B was saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's pimp words. That ain't me. Even though UGK rolled together forever, right? But they ain't got nothing to do with me. Pimp C calling out Mace, everybody. Russell Simmons, they ain't gonna Pimp do his own thing. Pimp C called Jeezy a fraud, Jeezy a liar. Pimp C was really banging on Jay-Z. He just ain't say his name. He banged on everybody around Jay-Z. He banged on Def Jam Jay-Z. Pimp just didn't say Jay-Z name. But just knowing the end, you know Bun B worked for in the end, right? Now just think. Let's go back to the song Big Pimpin'. Texas, you know the history, right? You know your old ass history? Well, check it out, Texas. I'm more Texas than y'all. What did Pimp C say? Did Pimp C say he didn't want to do that song with this guy? Who did they say convinced him to do the song? Bingo. Make it clear for y'all. Texas, I watch y'all be clowns too. I watch all y'all be clowns. Because y'all just clowns, guys. I watch Los Angeles, Cali be clowns over Pac. They did everything opposite what Pac said. I watch Texas be opposite of what Pimp C said. Huh? All right, simple. Y'all the frauds. Don't Bun B look like a knockoff? Ladies, anybody, you do not got to know rap. Which guy looks like the rapper? Which guy look like the sidekick? Which guy look like he's not even a rapper? Simple, y'all. I never, ever saw Bun B as being on Pimp C level. Now Pimp C gone. He got a burger spot. And it ain't even his. You got it now? You got it. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Pimp C was ready to ride like Pop. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's just Pimp. Hey, Texas, when y'all roll like that? Texas people don't roll like that. I always knew Texas, y'all fight together, scrap. Y'all don't run on y'all boys. But you seen Bun B do it, didn't you? Not only that, he go work for the guy Pimp C didn't like. You got it now, right? The end of an era. Told you, you got played. All y'all got played. You all got played. All right? So tone all that shit down. We don't want to hear Pimp C no more. Let that man rest in peace. Let all these people rest in peace. Let them rest. Stop it. All right? Let go of the Prince family rap a lot. That shit was when I was 15 years old, God. That shit old. Meanwhile, Texas, you got finesse. That guy, Jay-Z, been controlling Texas since 2000. Ever since Pimp C died, he been controlling. He been controlling Texas since Pimp C was in jail. He's the one behind Paul Wall and all that shit. They brought out their own Texas artist, Slim Thug, all that. He been controlling that shit since 2000s. Since he been with Beyonce, he controlled Texas. That's right. It's the truth. Period. That's why Texas, y'all a bunch of you-know-what down there now. Y'all lost y'all Texas grip. Atlanta, y'all lost. Georgia, all y'all lost y'all Southern swag. What Pimp C say? Man, Atlanta ain't, that shit the East Coast. Man, Atlanta ain't the South. Was he lying? What is Atlanta now? Is it the South? Or they act like everywhere else now? Chicago, Detroit, New York, Philly. All right, guys. Pimp C told you the truth. Atlanta, he was telling y'all fucking knockoffs and y'all New York dick. That's what he was telling y'all. He was really saying y'all on Detroit dick, Atlanta. Y'all on Chicago nuts. Damn, Atlanta. What happened to y'all Georgia swag? What happened to y'all? What happened to that country swag? What happened to that proud of being from the South shit? What happened to y'all running them novels up out of there? No, y'all got brainwashed by rap, fool. That's what happened. Rap infiltrated the South and took over their shit. Got it? That's what happened. All right. Same thing happened in L.A. That's why in the end, it was Diddy and Jay-Z living in L.A., not Suge. No, rap take over shit. Y'all didn't know rap was a culture. It's a lot of stuff. It's a movement, a nation. Rap took over America. It did. But now it's over. Sugeknight to release unflinching memoir detailing Tupac's murder and brawls with Diddy. So Suge gonna be talking about the smoke between Pac and Diddy. Here you got it. Your pain is my joy. Will be released in August. There you have it. So let's go back into this old stuff. I'm going to say what I assume, guys. I assume it's way more within this whole thing between them two that we ain't never going to know about, but they always told us what? Man, this ain't no beef between two coasts. This is between two men. Meanwhile, what else you got to prove? It never really was about Pac and Biggie. It was about Pac and Diddy. And it was about Diddy and Suge. Get it? That was about Biggie. What you know your history? All right, what they say? Biggie and Pop was cool. Biggie and Pop was cool. Biggie and Pop was cool. Well, what happened? Something happened. Somebody had to fall out. Bingo. Something happened that night. I remember this. All you gotta know is something happened between them two right there. We'll never know. But that shit was between them two. That shit was personal between them two. Why you think in the end, Diddy made sure he got one of Pop old chicks pregnant? They had some personal shit going on. That's between them two. I heard rumors of Diddy wanted to sign, Pop was supposed to sign with Bad. I heard a lot of different shit. I don't know. I don't care. I'll let them tell their story. Shout out to everybody from Death Row telling their stories. I have nothing against nobody. Shout out to everybody from Bad Boy. Oops, Bad Boy can't tell no stories. They can't talk. Only one from Bad Boy can tell you stories is Gene Deal. Other than that, the rest of them got a fucking muzzle on because that's about it. They know their position. Now, whatever they had going on, I don't know. But Suge is going to be talking about it, which means this going to create some stuff. All right, we need all the goddamn entertainment we can get. That's it. Sugeknight to release unflinching memoir detailing Tupac's murder and brawls with Diddy. So first thing first, I never heard of a lot of brawls with Diddy. So interesting. Interesting, y'all. Now let's get up to date. We through the past. Let's get up to date to all the real shit. Oh, let me show y'all one more person. Let me show y'all another person from the past, from y'all era. Lil Mo. Look at Lil Mo, y'all. Lil Mo. Look at Lil Mo on stage. Lil Mo, Def Jam. Can you see why they love Lil Mo? Lil Mo was around Jay-Z, Russell Simmons. They also say they took her money, kept her broke. Say Ja Rule, Irv ain't pay her nothing like that. See Lil Mo? Told you that's what they like. Lil Mo, Lil Kim, Tiny. Y'all see Lil Mo? Lil Mama? See Lil Mo? Lil Mama was Lil Mo replacement. Can't y'all see they came out with Lil Mama right after Lil Mo? Yeah, Lil Mo disappeared when Lil Mama came out. Then they made Lil Mama disappear. Say that's how they play the game, y'all. So you see that? That's a grown woman. YouTube AI algorithm. That's a grown woman. Please don't take that as a minor. Please don't. YouTube algorithm. That's a grown up. I think she's in her 40s. So please don't register this as somebody young because it's not. But she looked like a youngster. And I told y'all guys, I'm not into that kind of shit. I'm not. So you see Lil Mo? All right. Told you they were weird. Weird as hell. You got it? Weird. Look straight like a youngster. Now let's get up to date. Now. Got him again, y'all. Salute the person for sending me that. Now. Here we go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let me bring y'all up to date. Now, I wanted y'all all to get, I have love for everybody. I do not hate people. I'm just a person. I don't buy bullshit. I don't go with BS. I'm just going to tell you what it is, but it's not hate. I'm the person that might cook you to your face, but I still got love for you. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you. I don't want you to be dead or in jail. I'm still going to look out for you, but I'm not going to bite my tongue. And I'm not a boisterous person. I'm not a person to check everything. It's just that when I see stuff, I can't shut up. So we had all these talks about the woke movement, about all these movements that we now understand divided us all. We all was in divide and conquer. When I said all these groups, organizations, yeah, they're going to talk that black talk, but it's bogus. Why? Fool, they down with so many organizations, tribes, beliefs, they ain't never going to get along. But I also said something else. I said a lot of them talk smoke about the government. Meanwhile, half of them get money from the government, damn near all of them. I said what? The main ones they get money from the gov is from organization. Those blacks are hypocrites. They talk about the gov. They want to be from everywhere else. But they the main ones getting 501c3, government funding. I told you, they're going to be the main ones labeled as terrorists. Got them again, y'all. Another Black Lives Matter member caught stealing money. Bingo. Another one. Like DJ Khaled said, another one. She stole over $200 100,000 with their broke ass. Because without that government money, they ain't going to have a penny. They were the main ones surviving off of organization. All right? I'm going to tell y'all today, God damn it, they was all set up. They were set up. All right? They didn't know their beliefs was going to be classified as terroristic thinking. They didn't know the woke movement was going to be crushed, and they didn't know they was being set up. You know how they was being set up? They had access to a lot of funds, and they knew a lot of them was going to steal it. Now, this is Boston. Now, 2 weeks ago, we looked at the Black Lives Matter fighting in Chicago. The guy was beating on a woman because she accused him of stealing. They crumbling. They're crumbling. When I told y'all that gov fund got cut, remember from the beginning, I said, 2024, when that man got elected, I said, family, all government funds for certain people getting cut. Since then, what happened? You seen layoffs. You seen these organizations crumbling. I know what happened. I'm saying it because people think they thought it was a joke. Meaning, I understood that black people would have so much mouth, but they were hypocrites. How you gonna keep talking about the government when you get your money for the government, asshole? George set y'all up. Soros set y'all up. How you gonna go against the government when your money come from the government, dummy? But y'all got set up to steal. Here's the facts. American tradesmen. Shout out to all the real Americans. Let's go. Let's go. These are foreigners, guys. Got them. Got them. Final humiliation. This is world news. I told y'all around the world, y'all the biggest fucking joke. What's the narrative, guys? I don't make shit up. What did I say? Thank y'all all very much. The chat is clicking. I got to get this point. When I said the word is, y'all are freaks, idiots, weirdos, thieves, not to be trusted, liars, scammers, bootleggers. I told y'all all. Meaning, it was not me. I didn't try to make enemies. I tried to tell you. I said every day is playing out. Play every day. They pinpointed shit. See? When I told y'all all, when that person said they tired of entertainment, no, you're not. This is real shit. I'm showing you this whole episode goes together. They showing you your fucking top rapper. His ass got to explain himself about some dirt. This your top rapper. He explained himself. Yesterday, Bill Cosby made a payout. Meanwhile, Beyonce mother being accused of janky food. Meanwhile, Black Lives Matter accused of stealing. It's all together. Told y'all, man. Don't make me turn up. You're not going to duck this no more. It's no more of this, that. Well, this over here, though. It's fucking everything. You got it? You don't get to run your fucking mouth and act like this shit never happened. But you know what's really happening? I told you, it's a reason why all these neighborhoods going to suffer now. They about to fucking crash, burn. I just finished watching rent specials. People crying. My rent went up 300 and the rent. The national conversation is the rent. That's right now. States saying, well, this is the procedure if you're getting evicted. The fucking campaign march this summer is fucking evictions, y'all, in prison. No, it's the truth. Thank you very much, family. Hold up. Thank you very much. Hold up. I'll just say D. Shout out to D. Hold up. Check it out. Told you about this. I don't deal with no hate. I just deal with facts. Like D. Harv said, the uncomfortable truth. That's all it is. When I say grown-ups, you got to get it out. I don't talk to kids. I don't got to fucking be nice. Meaning, I don't know how to be nice to grown-ups. I don't know how to water shit down when I communicate with grown-ups. This is real shit. This is called passion. Because this was divide and conquer, y'all. And it was these. All right, I want y'all finally to get. Can y'all finally get out of 60 years, all these organizations didn't do shit but fail? Did the organizations fail, or was the people running the organizations that failed? All right, y'all. Now let's get into the facts. This shit is horrific. Okay. People forget Black Lives Matter didn't have no money. I spoke about all these things. They were fucking flying from city to city on a budget, staying in hotels. You ain't noticed your city got 1,000 people overnight marching, fucking up your neighborhood. They wasn't from your city. They were going to cities they wasn't even from, destroying them. They were getting put in hotels. They had to get meals. They were getting taken care of. The organization was feeding their ass, but they was in a trap. While we was working, while we was doing what we got to do, they represent the people that don't got fucking jobs. How many times I told y'all that? I said, the way America's set up is a trap. They know the people that protest during work hours don't have a job. which mean they outcast for society. Those are the same people that were living off the grid. Those are the same people fucking sleeping in their car. They didn't have shit. Why? It was set up that way. They were marching in a pandemic depending on organizational money, but when that organizational money stopped, that left a homeless crisis starting last year. When I showed y'all people living in trailers. No, that whole movement was baited. They were fucking poor. They used in a march. They paid them. They took care of their ass. Main city, Chicago, New York, every goddamn poor ghetto, they was giving out fucking tickets through Black Lives Matter and organizations. But then what happened, y'all? They fucking cut it all, stopped it. They know what else they did? Hit up that paperwork, run a background check on everybody. Bingo. This happened everywhere. Memphis, I showed you the woman in Memphis, Black Lives Matter. She got, man, they all been getting in trouble because they got set up. Final humiliation for disgraced Black Lives Matter activists, hailed as Bostonian of the Year, before her scams were unearthed. Scamming. A former Boston community organizer and Black Lives Matter activist has been ordered by a federal judge to repay what she owes. She owes y'all over 200. She owes 200,000. 224,000. She stole, her bum ass husband stole $250,000. And guess what else they did, y'all? She also, during the pandemic, she scammed for the rental assistance. They stole every dollar because they were purposely getting poor people in these roles. They were giving these poor people positions and signing them up, but they didn't know they were all going to be baited, trapped, and swapped out. Got it, y'all? I'll tell you what happened. I've been noticing this. All of the people that was not going hard, working financially the whole past 5 years in the pandemic, they got put to sleep. And they were calling themselves the woke movement. But the woke movement was all the trolls online. I told you, it was their job. See, this is what happened. That whole Black Lives Matter movement was the jobless movement. Look at it. They were all jobless, non-tax-paying citizens. Those are facts. Let's say they could have used Black Lives Matter just to track all the blacks that don't pay taxes. That's how easy it is. That's how easy it is. When you're down Black Lives Matter, guess what? You got to put your name on the list. See that? Now I want you to see how everybody's name that was on the list, they're in a fucking database. Which means they already knew. Once they cut certain shit, they all gonna collapse. That's what happened, y'all. All right? That's what happened. And they going to jail. So keep your eyes on that. Let's continue on. Many Brooklyn elected have received illegal funds from nonprofits. This is a Brooklyn situation. When I told you all, many people getting locked up. What I keep stressing, I said family. We are now at the point where everybody that was supposed to be clean and perfect, they are the fucking main criminals now. I've been telling y'all this shit. This is no longer about street people. The streets are dead. Everything you're watching is from everybody that was supposed to be so clean, legit. This is what I want to tell you. This is my opinion. Everybody that always thought they were better than gangbangers. Everybody that looked down on people from the streets. Everybody that thought they were better than prostitutes. Thought they were better than street hustlers. Everybody that looked down on poor people, the streets, trailer park trash. Everybody that looked down on the dirt, they the ones the most dirtiest. This is what I've been talking about. When you look at her, she like a straight goddamn nerd. When you looking at this woman, tell the truth, guys, you wouldn't believe she stole $250,000. Because that's my example of the ones that been doing the dirt. But I also can look at her. Maybe your man touch on people. I can look at y'all like maybe y'all both run trains. Maybe y'all with sex trafficking because y'all the ones that's behind it. So I showed you guys, it's the people we thought were the most legit. They are the filthiest. I've been watching it. Judges, lawyers, sheriffs, officers, COs, everybody dirt. Another one. That bitch going to the feds. That's right. See that? This New York. This is a pattern. Told you it's all together. It's all together. As got it? The preachers. No, y'all are being convicted. Many Brooklyn elects have received illegal funds. All of this means kiss your ass goodbye, guys. You will never be in seats of authority, of respect. Y'all don't have no community Here's y'all proof. Y'all have the proof. Y'all been in so many 501c3 organizations, from churches, religion, all these fucking movements, but y'all always scam the money. The people in the neighborhood never get the money. Then y'all only train to fight. Fuck. Why you didn't take that 200,000, 100,000? Why you didn't buy them kids no coats? I didn't see y'all do a magnificent nothing for the people, because organizations became a welfare system for fucking black people as well. That's how they was getting the cars and the houses. No, man, so many black people are signed up with the government. The joke is this. They the main ones don't want to fucking be American, but they the main ones compromised by the damn government. That's the truth. They're the main agents. They're the main informers. What? They are. They're the main ones on federal probation. Man, they're the main ones, man. I'm telling you, I know who they are. They're the main ones. That's okay. Only problem is, they the main ones talking against the country. They the main ones, everything opposite. Hypocrites. Now they paying the piper. This summer, everybody's going to be flushed away. Y'all told you what's going to happen. So you got it. This is a movement. This is Boston. They're telling you in New York. All corrupted officials are getting rounded up. Now, let's go to the last form of corruption. This was the playground for corruption. Guess what? If any of your youngsters got missing off of this, you could have got a payout. They did something very crafty. Mark was being sued for $2 billion by one location. Do y'all know this? They was able to finesse this shit so good because everybody was asleep. Mark only has to make a payout to one state, New Mexico. He only been accused. Get it? Now it's 50 states. This the whole smoke. They saying for all these years, they didn't have no filters on these apps. Kids and grown-ups. Every single kid that went missing, they was able to track them from these apps. Because a lot of them were getting baited through the DMs. It was a lot of tricks going on, guys. Remember they were saying, they're runaways. One gets Amber Alert, the other one a runaway. But guess what? They played a dirty game. A lot of those young girls from the ghetto were runaways. Why? Men was using the inbox to entice them. Money. This is why I told you. That's why all these, it's a lot of law enforcement on these ass baiting now. They've been doing it. That's how they've been catching people. They've been doing it since 24. Told y'all these apps were the playground for Geppettos. Guess what? Mark escaped the shit. He only got to make one payout to New Mexico because everybody else was asleep. Chicago, New York, Philly, Florida, Maryland, New Jersey, California. Anybody else getting paid? Just New Mexico. They did it very smart. Now, this other thing happened. They originally wanted $2 billion. He has to pay over $300 million. He got out of paying the $2 billion. Yes, he did, y'all. This shit is for real, guys. Told y'all, man, these apps are fucking perverted and nasty. And the main thing is, they admitted in court, y'all, these apps were used for human sex trafficking, period. Told you that's what it was all about. Years ago, didn't I tell them a lot of Instagram models when they kidnap, shit like that? But this the whole thing. They saying parents complained to them for years to put filter it. They say he didn't listen. Who is the main people on these apps? I keep telling y'all, it's a trick, guys. If you think New Mexico had the most sex trafficking cases, that's not the case. The New Mexico situation comes from 3 people. So many other people been snatched up. And guess what? They not getting no payout. And they have no clue this shit already happened already. Meaning, if your child for a fact got baited off this shit, say, okay, you found out your 15-year-old ran away for a weekend. Come to find out she was with somebody 28, older dude. She ran away for a whole weekend. You had a lawsuit. Especially if you had a documentation. Or say anybody listening right now. Say if you might have caught your somebody doing like with an older person off these apps, you had a payout. So now it's going to be a payout, but it ain't going to be a payout from $2 billion. It's going to be a payout from that $300 million, which means they admitted the guilt. It's all admitted, y'all. It's out the closet now. It's out the closet. Minors were getting snatched off these apps. Grown-ups were getting snatched off these apps, trafficking, kidnapping. I told you these apps are weirdos. What I say? I say, family, they've been using these apps to bait people. How many times I told you? The whole 24, 25, these apps were for baiting, fool. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, they all been tracking. I told you I know what happened. Same way they tracking at the airport. Why? They know a lot of grown-ups trying to escape with youngsters. Another thing is, a lot of youngsters are with families that's not their family. That's another thing. It was an epidemic in America. People were buying youngsters, not for sexual purposes. People was buying youngsters to be their children. Key word, same-sex marriage. Y'all didn't get a lot of same-sex marriages was buying kids. Willingly, not illegally. A lot of it was willingly. Parents selling them. Or they pay you. Hey, can you guys have a kid for me? They was doing that shit. Facts. But I also know it is said that some of them were buying. Y'all get it? Hey, I got these 2 kids for y'all. Y'all want 2 kids? Which I want a daughter? Got you. It said they were doing that shit, y'all. And you got to remember, this shit goes back to 2011. That's what y'all don't get. This goes back to 2011. Meaning this shit been happening the whole time. The whole time. So you might have been a child snatched at birth. Not snatched. You might have been a child sold to somebody. You don't even fucking know. They got your paperwork. They got all your shit. But guess what? They ain't your real parents. They looking for all of that shit. They looking for people trying to escape with kids. They looking for everything. See that? Now look at this airport. You don't see no grown-ups standing with no kids, do you? You know how families usually take trips, right? You don't see no families, do you? That's the shit they looking for. You might be a grown man with a kid talking about that's your daughter. Come here for a minute, sir. Let's see some paperwork. That's your son? Let's see. That's the shit they doing. You got it? Telling you, man, it's going down. Jury finds Meta liable in case over child sexual exploit. Okay, on his platform. CNN, business. Big, big, big news. But don't forget, in y'all world, business don't exist. It don't exist. You don't know shit about business. Therefore, you don't know that you were the business. You guys made these apps rich, online and offline. Facts. And guess what? None of you guys get a payout at all. You ain't get a penny. You made them rich, but you ain't getting nothing. So I told a lot of y'all, I got more pride and dignity than that, y'all. I'm not that thirsty for entertainment. I'm just not. I don't rock with them guys like that. It is what it is. No judging people, none of that. Now, I will say this. Let me be fair. As of, like, when this stuff is all over, all these apps are going to be clean and legit. Actually, they are legit now, but they still scan these apps for certain activity. Yeah. But when it's all finished, all the apps will be officially clean. That's, like I said, I didn't shut down my Instagram. I just don't rock with it till they clean it up. Because I know what's on it, trash. I don't need nothing from it. I don't need no traffic. I don't. So it is what I don't need it for no information, no blogging. I don't. So I spent my time on Instagram. But when it come back, maybe that's when I'll get back on it once all this shit over with. All right, let's go. A jury on Tuesday found Meta violated New Mexico law. So out of all 50 states, he's only charged for New Mexico. The least payout probably. Check it out. Look, in a case accusing of failing to warn users about the dangers of its platforms and protect children from predators. The jury found Meta liable in all counts, on all counts, including for willfully engaging in unfair and deceptive and unconsumable trade. What? Drug dealing online. Don't forget they're in trouble for that too. Don't forget about that. Don't forget about that. I got that weed for sale. Drugs. Don't forget that. Minors buying drugs online. Y'all forgot. When you on your timeline on Facebook, somebody say, I got perks. I got Molly. You ain't looking at a youngster in the inbox. I want some. We want some of that. Y'all not looking at it, man. When we were kids, y'all don't get this shit. when we were young, everything from us was hidden. They grew up with everything right there in their face. Here you go, kid. Here you go. Here you go. Here go the woman. The youngsters were trying to buy IG models. Your young son is a pervert now. He was raised looking at booty. Your son was raised looking at booty on the ground. He's a perv now. You got it? He been looking at booty online since 2011. God damn it, it's 2026. Your young girl, of course she's a freak now. Your daughter, she been watching twerking for 15 years on these apps because they made it with kids. Here you go. It's right in your hand, kids. We don't hide nothing from you, kids. Got it? We had to find porno books, dummy. We had to look for shit bad. It wasn't just right there. For them, everything was just right there. Why you see that? Now you see why they were shooting each other? No, it was no filter. This is why they like that now, y'all. They made it where the kids do every exact thing the grown-ups do. And I kept telling grown-ups, if you don't draw a line, it's going to be a problem because the kids doing everything y'all do. You got proof now. You and your kids on the same app doing the same shit, looking at the same shit. There you got it. It was never a line drawn between young people and grown-ups. This is what happened to the era, y'all. When you want to know why shit is the way it is, that's what happened. It was a big trick of, oh, that's man, that's old. This the new shit. You know, the new stuff. It was never nothing new. The new shit is we gonna see who's gonna do all the new dumb shit and forget everything else. That's what happened. Let's go. So here you have it right here. Let's get to the facts of this payout. Mr. Mark, the jury found Meta liable on all counts, including for willfully engaging in unfair and deceptive and unconscionable trade practices, and ordered the company to pay $375 million in damages. So he got to pay $375 million for family. The original lawsuit was $2 billion. And on top of that, he's just paying this to one state, New Mexico. Guess what? That shit don't mean nothing because he just brought out the new glasses. The new Meta glasses gonna make that money already. He got the new Meta glasses out. So I was telling y'all, Mark don't care about them stupid ass apps no more. They have a Meta website with all Meta products. That's where he make his real money. This money he made was off y'all traffic. This money was off of traffic. He did it already. All companies already did it. Mark is the one that said, Temu, come on, Temu. We're going to put Temu on here. They're going to buy that shit. Come on, Grubhub. Come on, DoorDash. Come on. We're going to post you all day. They're going to buy it. That's what he did. He got his money already. You guys are the fools. So I'm not playing with none of y'all. If you're fucking broke and you live a miserable life, you blame these apps. And just know, you ain't get a penny off of it. They let you get chump change now. All the money was made 10 years ago. What else? Can I now explain this last thing to y'all, what I already told you? Can you now apologize to Kanye West when I told you guys y'all always trick to turn on Kanye? Even to this day, you never turned on him, but you turned on Kanye. Kanye went so hard to tell y'all the truth. What'd he say? Google lied to y'all. Right in your face. What'd he say? Mark lied to y'all. The problem is, Kanye told y'all that 10 years ago. Johnny Come Lately and Jane Doe. He told y'all 10 years ago about all the fucking fake lies, BS, all the nonsense that they about. Who the main people Kanye West called out that we talking about today? 10 years later, he said Jay-Z and he said Mark. Mark in court, Jay-Z explained himself. Who's the fool, y'all? Who's the fool? I told you, I think smoking a lot of weed made me remember shit. What happened, y'all? Who's the fool? Everybody owes Kanye an apology, y'all. Kanye always told y'all the truth, man. He just did. Meanwhile, all right. They say you tell a lie, you got to keep a lie going. You got to just keep lying and lying and lying and lying. Meanwhile, ain't nothing changed. Ain't shit changed. But he's doing his concert. He's doing a concert for his fans. Now, we're going to get back to that. I'm almost finished on his closeout. Anybody you been thinking about taking those, losing weight? Go ahead. I encourage you. If you want to take it, go ahead. Oprah Winfrey, Ozempic feet rumor. What is this article about? Science, research. The research they did, they said Ozempic feet is for real. The part they're not talking about. Now, why we got to talk about this? Because it was said when Oprah got out the truck in Paris, her ass couldn't walk. She said she couldn't see because of the shade she got on. The one she got on right there. She claimed she couldn't see. So that's why she was walking funny. And people said, no, your feet was hurting. Come to find out, they saying she got Ozempic feet, and they saying it is a real thing. So through the studies, they said it make your feet wrinkle. Some of y'all heard it make your hands wrinkle. But it said it make your feet wrinkle. And it is said Ozempic feet is for real. Now, it's a saying called Ozempic face, Ozempic neck, and Ozempic feet. So these are the things they say it do. I don't know, but you got it right here. Bingo. Her feet was really hurting for real, y'all. They was hurting. Excessive wrinkles on her feet. Unfortunately, what is being referred to as Ozempic feet is a side effect, and there's a science behind why it happens. So now you have it, y'all. These are facts. But also y'all know this. Every commercial, they always tell you the side effects. So it's not their fault. They always tell them side effects. Could wrinkle your feet, could do this, could do that. You know how it works. They do it. So they tell you, if you want to lose weight that bad, it's on you. But they don't tell you, yeah, you're going to have a nice body in that bikini, but you're going to have old lady feet. You're going to have Ozempic feet. Here you go right here. You got it? So I heard about Ozempic hands, feet. Now, it might make your feet brittle. The shit might make you lose tissue in your feet. We don't know. But you got it right here. Now, let's bring it back. First of all, hold up. Damn. Let me smack myself. We looked at Oprah's feet the other day. She do got hella five bunions and corns. Her feet is horrible. Now, if she got Ozempic feet, that's something else. We forgot about that. She already had toe jam. Her feet look like goat feet already. But now she got Ozempic feet on top of that, so you know her feet ugly. You got it now. All right. No, her feet, when they saw her feet, that's why she played the role of Miss Sophia. She got Miss Sophia feet, a.k.a. slave feet. That's it. Her feet look like Harriet Tubman. Let's go back to this. All right, family. Did you purchase it? All you fake-ass Jay-Z fans, did you purchase the ticket? Hey, all you Jay-Z fans that talk shit in chat rooms and be online, can you afford a ticket? Oh, bro, so you've been a Jay-Z fan your whole life. You a grown-ass man, and you still ain't see him yet? You can't even afford a ticket. No, word is, they say that guy tickets cost like $3,000, $1,500, shit like that. No, this is a particular event for certain people. This ain't for anybody. Jay-Z made his ticket so high so the hood can't come. You won't come message, show up. He ain't stupid. He don't roll with bodyguards and shooters. You ain't gonna come in that shit, try to swing on Hove. You ain't gonna come in that shit, try to do something to Hove. That ain't gonna happen. Hove know what's up. All I gotta do, put up a fence called money. Put up that money fence. That's gonna keep their ass out. Yup. They said them tickets cough. But they also said people bought them up and reselling them. But yeah, they said them tickets are not cheap. Meaning, from what I heard and what I saw, thousands. I think I saw nothing less than like 800, something like that. Thousands for them tickets. But this really is it's really not for us anyway. The truth is, this is really something for the elite. It's for the older people on elite certain levels. Get it? That's what this is really about. This is Jay-Z entertaining his friends. That's really what it is. And being that the ball dropped this summer in New York, this is also part of that. All the tourists that come to America will get to see Jay-Z perform and hear it. He's going to be trending. Hopefully, he's going to trend for good news, and hopefully, they didn't sabotage his shit. And I'm only saying that because I already been seeing a lot of people online talking about they're not going. I've been seeing people saying they got the tickets, but they selling them. So I don't get it. I'm going to leave it at that. But this is not for the average person. And if you don't believe that, just check the ticket sales. But guess what? It's in the Bronx, family. You know what that means, New York? You can stand outside and get the concert. It's New York. They might have a whole perimeter locked off, though. I don't know. But you can stand outside and get that concert. In the hood, y'all going to get that. So trust me on that. Other than that, let's get to the facts. Jay-Z addresses. He addresses it out his own mouth. He addresses the allegations against him. And all you have to do, it's up to you if you believe him or not. All right, that's it. Speaking candidly in a recent interview with GQ, Jay-Z said the whole ordeal took a serious toll on him, both mentally and emotionally. So he's saying the fact that he got accused of being with Diddy and J-Lo, and his name was even put in a conversation like that, he said he was very furious. He was hurt. He was upset. He was angry. He was everything. I was really heartbroken. Uncontrollable anger. He said he had uncontrollable anger. Hey, hold on. Some people out of their damn minds for trying that cursed foot fungus gumbo. That's right. They don't know about that shit. They don't respect the fact. They don't respect Tino Wolf. They not only a wolf and a goddamn a wizard, a warlock, a witch. Damn right. She Creole, goddamn it. What part they don't get? Very simple. It's in her blood. It's in her blood. All she got to do is tap in. All right, that's it. Maybe the whole plan was to get half of Houston sick. Let's move on, y'all. We going back there in a minute. No, it's for real. Tinaknowles is in trouble. So here you got it, y'all. Check it out. The Knowles family in trouble. Beyonce is now ashamed of both of them. Let's go. This is what Jay-Z said out of his own mouth in the interview, guys. Here we go. He said that whole lawsuit thing, that ish took a lot out of me. He admitted, I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. He said he was angry, man. Don't forget, this right after he got accused too. I'm gonna show y'all this right after he got accused. Right after. And don't forget, remember it was said that Tinaknowles liked the post when the news was released, him being accused. Somebody liked the post, and where it was, Tinaknowles got hacked. But this is right after he got accused, because he got accused the week his daughter had an event for the Lion King. It was before his birthday. Told you a lot of people don't remember shit. Now, he says he was furious. He might have been in the house throwing stuff. All right, let's go. I'm gonna say when he's angry, he's very vicious. You know why? He act too calm for me. And I know the dudes that play that calm role act calm as hell. Man, he probably straight savage behind the scenes. His mouth probably ain't no joke. All right, let's go. Man, Jay-Z might be in the house. He might be the type of guns people had in the house. I don't know. I just know he played that calm role so good. I already know what's up. Man, he the type be putting guns to their head. Going, he make their ass sit in a room in the house. He make their ass go downstairs. He be in a rocking chair with the firearm. I don't know what the hell he do in his house. I know one thing is that I want some real shit. I try to picture him mad. I'm like, damn, I never did see him mad. And honest, I really can't picture Jay-Z screaming on nobody. I really don't picture him being like that with nobody. I can't picture it, but I know the other side of that. Come to find out, nah, he don't argue beef. He might be the fool that pull out that gun and just be doing crazy shit. He one of them type. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, y'all. Let's go. He said that shit took a lot out of me. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. He had uncontrollable anger. He was furious. Playing with his name like that. 50 out here playing with his name. And no, we was saying, Jay, why you should have just been addressed it. That's all you had to do. The same thing you're doing today, you could have been did that. That's all we said. But let's go. Now, let's go into some more detail of Jay-Z addressing the allegations of him going in the room. All right? Jay-Z also sent his love to the streets. You don't put that on someone. That's a thing you better be super sure of. It used to be like that. Meaning you used to be able to blame people for stuff. Or he's saying it used to be a time where you couldn't blame people. It used to be like that. You had to be super sure before you put those kind of things on a person, especially a person like me. All right, let's continue on. He says, there was a line, no woman, no kids. He explained, you hear those sayings, but those are the things that I took from the street. We lived and died by that. So it's strict for me. Like, it meant a lot to me. All right. Y'all got your own opinion. It is what it is. But this was for the streets right here. Just know that. There was a line. No woman, no kids, he explained. You hear those sayings, but those are the things I took from the street. No, guy, that shit comes from Tony Montana. Tony Montana said that in Scarface. We all know that. Then the street started saying it after that. That shit comes from a movie. Let's go. We lived and died by that. What you mean? We lived and died by that. Fool, you still living. You ain't died. You still here. No, a lot of real people live and die by that. You still living. Why am I saying that? Because Jay-Z sent his love to the streets. You know how we do in the street, bro? Bro, you know, you can't just accuse nobody. Come on, bro. I know y'all with me. Hey, bro. What did I say? I'm only joking because I said it. He is only trying to keep his black male fan base. That is it. That's why he's talking to Negro in Scarface language. I tell you, that man's a fucking genius. Jay-Z, keep that shit going, man. Keep it going, man. He's a fucking genius. Yo, I love the way this nigga be playing black men. He play the fuck out of them. Yo, he understand the black man is stupid. You got to talk to them in Scarface language. Meanwhile, nobody else buying this shit. Let's go. Nobody's buying it. Here you go. It's not me. He probably has an island bigger than Epstein. I kind of believe it. See? They doing opposite of the interview. The interview making it worse. He probably has an island bigger than Epstein. I kind of believe it. Somebody said he does. He's on the same level. He's on the same level as Ep, maybe worse. There you have it, man. 21 minutes after the interview. I told you, this just for his fans. This just for y'all. Nobody believe it. He's doing an interview with a nobody. That shit ain't about nothing. Damn, Jay, you could at least let Gail interview you. You know what's up. He said, hell no, I ain't going to Gail. I saw that bitch did R. Kelly. Hell no, I ain't going to Gail. Why? Gail pushed them buttons, y'all. Gail, that's why I love that interview. That shit funny, man. Gail ain't shit. Gail tricked the fuck out of R. Kelly. Y'all know damn well Gail grew up with R. Kelly and Oprah meaning. R. Kelly might have hit Gail before. They got history. But I think Gail lied to R. Kelly and said, don't worry, Robert. We're going to let you come on the morning show. We're going to let you speak your piece. We know you didn't do it. We're going to give you a chance to speak to the world. We got you, Robert. And I think when R. Kelly came, I think Gail switched out the questions and she set his ass up. That's why he jumped up and said, this ain't right. What the hell you doing, Gail? No, she set him up. And Jay-Z smart. He know better. He know. If I sit down with Gail, she might try my ass. Why am I saying that? He sat down with Gail before, but he know he don't want nobody in journalism to interview his ass, especially nobody white. When I told y'all this guy controls the media, can you fucking see it now? What part y'all don't get? Do I gotta reach my hand and smack the shit out of all y'all? When I told you this Negro control interviews, he control everything, the platform, the nigga giving the questions, he the one write the questions down, he the one say, edit this out, he does. That's what he does. So you got it? But I want y'all to get this. That man's smart. He ain't sitting down with Gail. He ain't doing no national TV. He ain't doing Bill O'Reilly. He ain't doing none of that shit. You got it? All right. Because that might have been our first time seeing that nigga jump out that chair like R. Kelly. He don't want that. Meanwhile, I think he being set up just like R. Kelly. That's what I think. Because they won't stop. They saying Beyonce, she's attracted to ignorant thugs. She just found a rich one. He talking about the streets. That's why they said that. He's the one making reference to the streets, guys. Him. He's the one. What I say, didn't I tell you people don't respect that street shit? He made his money rapping about the streets. He made his money selling alcohol. But in the end, people could turn on you. Man, that ain't nothing legit. Man, he should have did some health water. They don't respect it like that. It's not the same. So I'm showing you. Some people think it's no good in him. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have no proof. Jay-Z prevailed and case was dismissed. How's it going with the grifter? Release the X-Files. They saying they not buying the shit, y'all. So like I said, this is for hip-hop fans. That's it. I know that. You see the hat backwards? Hip-hoppers. This for hip-hoppers. He just did this for hip-hoppers, y'all. That's it. Other than that, that's why they saying what they saying. Jay-Z has more victims. I caught that 19 minutes off the press. All right? 440-some comments. How much you want to assume roasted him? All right? So let me show you the article. When I show you Jay-Z is getting real traction off this media right here. This is real news. His response to those allegations, that's real news. So you will see in 9 hours, this article has almost 500 comments. When I showed you it's days, he only get 1 or none or 20. This is real traction, real news, real media, because this is what it is. Everybody wanted to hear his response. The hip-hoppers, they just want to hear Jay-Z talk. Look at him. That's all that's about. So you see right here, now they saying, Beyonce, why are you with him? And they saying, that's not the Jay-Z that we used to like. The pop fans turned on him. He probably has an island bigger than Epstein. So you got it? She's attracted to ignorant thugs. She just found a rich one. Saying that man is ignorant. Well, then I tell you they're going to say that? Why? He didn't graduate. He don't got no college degrees. Told you how it's going to play out. Y'all guys going to keep talking about the streets. Hopefully you got some degrees since then, because if you don't, on paper, you still a thug. On paper, you didn't change your ways because you don't got no degrees. That's how they looking at it. He just a thug with money. That's how they always looked at it. And he the thug with money that you going to look up to. Jay-Z has more victims. That's what they saying, y'all. So I'm just showing you nobody buys his interview. I'm going to say he just did it too late. It's past this. It's past that now. It's past those accusations. Because what else? You see, they bringing up the Ep stuff. They bringing up a lot of stuff. Beyonce, you ain't never going to give us a 30-minute interview like that. What else they saying? Why Beyonce never talk? All the things we spoke about, how they got all these years with no interviews like that. If I could prove a Beyonce fan delusional, all I got to do is ask a Beyonce fan when the last time she gave you an interview. You barely hear her talk. I haven't heard that woman talk in years. But interview? Hell no. She don't do interviews neither. It's the reason. When Jay-Z take an interview, he take a police department. He ain't with that interview shit. All right, so let's go. He got to do this interview for this. He got to do it. Got it? When you got an album coming out, you got to do press release, you got to do all that. He has to do interviews now. He has no choice. This has to be promoted. The thing is, y'all, now I'm going to tell y'all, this something real that might happen. Somebody could have tried to be funny and buy a lot of tickets. So somewhere in that stadium, it'd be blank spots. Because I saw people online selling tickets. I saw a lot of people saying they got them and they selling them. But y'all know also the new game is sometimes rich people will buy your tickets up and nobody comes. Remember 50 Cent did at the Ja Rule? People assume that happened to Beyonce Cowboy Carter tour. Don't be surprised, y'all. Somebody might be able to try to make him look bad. Meaning the whole front row or certain rows might be sold out, but the people ain't gonna show up and make it look to make it look empty on purpose. Somebody's playing dirty games. Because I've been seeing some stuff, y'all. Don't take nothing I say. But hopefully, on some real talk, hey, if he gonna do his thing and rock Yankee Stadium, more power to him. I ain't mad at him. If he gonna rock the show in the summer, he gonna give people a good show. If he gonna bring good energy and everybody in New York will have a good time, hey, I'm not hating on that. It is what it is. All right, it is what it is. So other than that, now this is what I want y'all to get. When I tell y'all they have a lot of supporters. They have a lot of supporters, a lot of people that think just like them. And I told y'all that's how this world is now. There's a lot of people out here like Jay-Z, Diddy, Bill Cosby, R. Kelly. You got to be something like Jay-Z to buy a ticket now, don't you? Or like him one way or another. All right. You don't go to church if you don't like church, you don't go to church. Simple, right? Okay. If you don't like Jay-Z, you don't go to Jay-Z concerts. If you're not a Christian, you don't go to church like that. Bingo. Told you everything is analytics. Analytics, very simple. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Let's go. Meanwhile, let's get to the gumbo. Stay away from that gumbo, y'all. That's right. Somebody threw up blood. We got the facts. This ain't no rumor. This ain't made up. This ain't slander. Tinaknowles was selling gumbo at the lowest level I ever heard in my life. The way she was selling gumbo sound worse than a hot dog stand. She made a New York hot dog stand clean. She made a man that sells gyros in Manhattan, she made his shit look flawless, clean as hell. Because I ate at a lot of goddamn trucks. I ate a lot of street food, and I never got sick. Now, she's supposed to be rich. Her goddamn kids are worth $3.5 billion. But all we want to know, why is she selling gumbo she cooked the night before? Froze it. Bring it out to unthaw it. Don't got a real freezer. What the hell is this about? And why is Tina acting like she got there from the hood and she just bought an outfit from the Chinese beauty supply? Why is Tina selling janky ass merch? What the hell is going on, y'all? And I'm not playing. All right, y'all. Let's make it simple. That's Beyonce's mom. Now, let's put you in those shoes. Do you want your mother doing that? Your mother said, right now, baby, I'm about to go sell some of this fried chicken and mac. I'm about to make me some money this weekend. And your mother, your grandmother say, I'm about to go make me some money. And your mother throwing a fitted hat. She got her own brand, a t-shirt. Your mother said, I'm going to make this money. What you going to say? Told you we're going to make this shit simple. Everybody answer up. Your mother said today, she about to start some food right now. What you going to do? You going to say, no, Ma, you tripping. You going to help her? What you going to do? Now, don't forget, you rich. You going to let your mother stand outside selling fried chicken? Or you going to at least make sure she got a store? What you going to do? Because I need somebody to explain this. Now, did we speak about is this thing going on with these older women being young? You don't see Tinaknowles acting like she in her 20s? Tinaknowles is being a young girl. They watch these women on Facebook, Instagram, and they stole y'all shit. Yesterday, Cardib pop-up shop. Family, what is going on? When you a rapper, when you a celeb, when you got money, it's called a business. It's called a corporation. It's called a restaurant. Why are they doing janky-ass pop-up shops and they already rich? They're already rich. What the hell is a pop-up shop going to do for them? Are they being humiliated? I've been giving y'all the jokes. They don't own no corporations. They don't own no damn real businesses. Y'all were trained to think janky startup companies is a business. That's why y'all all got inspired online. What those black people kept saying, I got my own business. I got my own business. I got my own business. It was all in your head. Y'all businesses were only online. I got my own business. I got my own business. Do y'all see now? It's called corporation, real business. Why? They mother don't got a real business. Just know, Tina Knowles studied y'all and she stole y'all shit. I know Houston, the home of food trucks. She stole it. That's it. Now let's get into some more facts. Let's go, y'all. I'm just dragging the shit. I'm really trying to find out what is this about. I think they being humiliated. I don't care what nobody say. Fuck that. She come from a billionaire household, and this is what she doing, getting people sick. Well, not okay. Not a legitimate freezer, not a legitimate truck. It's like nothing is legit. Tina, you gonna be fucking 20 years old for a week. That's your punishment. Oprah, you gonna take Ozempic. So y'all grown, we can't whip y'all, but we got some punishment for your ass. Here we go, y'all. It's called humiliation. The great humiliation. Look, now this TMZ. We told you about it. Beyonce mom's establishment. I'm also gonna say this. Sorry, y'all. Well, ladies, this should all inspire y'all to start your own business now. Fuck it. If Tina failing, y'all know for a fact y'all can do better than that. Start your own business this summer. Let's go. Mama Tina's Gumbo was closed on March 16th. What's up, Sister T? I see you. It was closed due to a complaint. And now KPRC 2 News is reporting they obtained Houston Health Department records that say a customer complained they got wildly ill after eating the establishment's gumbo. The customer claimed that in addition to throwing up blood, they experienced chills, nausea, and a fever. Bingo. That person could have died. Tina almost caught a body. Let's go. Almost. We're learning an unsettling reason why Tina Knowles' Texas pop-up eatery was shut down at the Houston rodeo last week. Apparently, a customer complained they vomited blood after eating the gumbo, leading health inspectors to find the pop-up operators grossly mishandled the seafood. Bingo. There you have it. Not a legit restaurant. The whole thing is they didn't even handle the food correctly from the start. Meanwhile, she got Bun B out there helping her sell the food, promoting the shit. Bun B, your ass should get sued too. Let's go. You should get in trouble, fool. The Department of Health found the gumbo was cooked off-site at home. The gumbo was cooked off-site, cooled down, stuffed into non-food grade orange buckets, and hauled off to a freezer at an unlicensed spot. According to the health department, man, this shit sound worse than a Chinese restaurant. According to the health department, report obtained by KPRC 2 News, the food was then reportedly transported to a refrigerated trailer and thawed out before being served. Fucking leftovers. Here you got it. Oh my God, shit. Not only was it leftovers, she sold them seafood leftovers. Oh shit. Because Tina know they idiots. Tina, I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad. You know why? These are the same idiots could have took their ass to Red Lobster. They could have went to so many different seafood spots in Houston. I never been to Houston, but I know it's a lot of seafood spots, but they dumbass not rap. And they want to see Beyonce mother. So Tina, you did your fucking job. Guess what? If them idiots sick, I ain't mad at you. Because that's what they dumbass get. Trying to buy seafood from a woman that don't even own a seafood restaurant. That's what they get, Tina. I ain't mad. Every time they get dragged, I'ma just keep laughing. That's right. They idiots. Tina knows sold them niggas leftovers. She sold them leftover seafood. No, y'all, all that shit was the seafood her and the family ate. They made a whole lot. They froze it, and they took it out to sell it. That's it. And all those niggas want to say, I saw Beyonce mom. I saw Beyonce mother. Man, they fucking delusional. Tina got their ass. She got him, y'all. She got him. Y'all heard of witch's stew, right? Witch's brew. Y'all heard of that? All right. Gumbo. The report also says Mama Tina didn't keep temperature logs, showing the cooling or storing times of the gumbo, she didn't show that she didn't have a timeline or when she cooked it, when it threw out. She didn't have no record. She didn't have a record of the storing, how she stored it, how she kept it put up. She didn't have no records. So here you got it right here. Look, she didn't keep temperature logs showing the cooling or storing times of the gumbo, in that the inspector observed bags of frozen shrimp and crab with a label that stated keep frozen. I told you they idiots. The only thing I need to laugh now, somebody please find this shit for me today, tomorrow. Please find out how much she was charging for them cups of gumbo. Some telling me Tina was charging their ass $40 for that shit. Oh man, she was your family. Y'all see how any one of y'all could have did this? Anybody could have did this, but what would have happened? If you would have did this, you would have went to jail, got roasted. No, y'all, I love the hood. This made me got even more respect for the hood. Family, she went out worse than anybody from the hood. Ain't nobody, I don't care, nobody from the hood. Fam, you ever heard of somebody going to a cookout in the hood getting sick? All right, we're going to leave this shit alone. Tina knows. Would you please stop? Tina, what you going to just keep it real? Like, you guys ain't black like that. You guys get paid off being black, but y'all don't know nothing about being black. Your whole procedure, this gumbo says you ain't black. That's simple. And you know goddamn well you ain't. You know how we know you ain't black? Because you supposed to damn well already know. Man, them blacks gonna find out that ain't no real seafood. That shit frozen. What that lady say? Man, this shrimp don't taste right. She was playing with it. I ain't eating that. Tina, if you was really black, you would know goddamn well one thing black people ain't playing with is their damn food. But you try to trick them with some frozen shit, huh? And then on top of that, you know goddamn well blacks love seafood balls. They ain't buying no bullshit ass gumbo. But you try to trick them. So now I'm starting to think you try to get them black people sick on purpose. I think. They should have bought it. Now, this has nothing to do with Beyonce. So you ask TMZ, why the hell are they showing Beyonce pictures when they talk about her mother? Because they're trying to show us Beyonce is catching so much hell over her mother and her husband. The shit is sad. All right? Beyonce throughout the years. So you mean to tell me now Tina Knowles act younger than Beyonce? Yup. Tina Knowles turned into a young girl, y'all. This shit weird. Y'all thought I was playing with freaky grannies. I told you all the older women, they acting younger now. Family, I forgot to load it up. I be having so much shit. I'll load it up tomorrow. Guess what's new they doing that I saw? They now are promoting for youngsters to go to senior citizen homes. Check this out. They got a program where young ladies could go to the nursing home and paint the ladies' nails. So any woman in the nursing home want to get their nails painted, they can get their nails painted. You catching the drift? Your grandmother's in a nursing home. They're promoting for her. Get your nails painted. You got it? Be a little younger. Have some fun. It's going down, y'all. When I say soon, you're going to start seeing young people hanging out senior citizen homes. You think I'm playing? Keep watching. No, they are now promoting for the older woman in senior citizen home, get your nails painted every week. But we don't know that fingernail polish might make them ladies horny. We don't know. So let's get back to this. It's something with this Stella got a groove back shit going on. And I'm just watching. I'm starting to get curious. You know how some of y'all was on that bi-curious shit? I'm starting to be curious with this older woman trying to be young shit. I'm starting to just think. Only thing I be thinking, well, they didn't have a lot of sex and a lot of times. And a lot of these other women are kind of stretched out and old family. I was watching that movie. He threw that slick joke at the, he was like, he threw that joke at the, he said one type of woman, he was like, nah, they be stretched out. They be stretched out. They be letting their men stretch them out. Guess who let their man stretch them out? We're going to leave it alone. Why I'm saying that is because the older they get, that shit get back vintage. That's how I'm talking about. They get back vintage. So, I think I'm starting to be a little curious. Like, What's all this old and young shit? Okay, I saw Angela Bassett twerking. I've never saw that. We see Oprah lose a lot of weight. She's small. Whoopi losing weight. Meaning, y'all, they doing some things. I don't know what it's about, but Cher got a young man that's 40 years younger than her. And now you got proof of tinaknowles. This ain't for no old man. Old man not into that. Tina trying to get a young man. She just doing it the hood version. See that? Tina got the same exact shirt that they was making when Michael Jackson died. Y'all know those official hood shirts. Y'all know goddamn well when Barry got elected, it was people running around the hood with Obama 44 t-shirts, just like that. The beauty supply store, the one-stop shop, you know that. That's where the hat come from. The shirt. She just did her version, the black version. Y'all gonna tell me when Aaliyah died, that don't look like a Aaliyah rest in peace t-shirt? Y'all know the hood had them. The Tupac shirt. I never wore them janky ass t-shirt. I never wore them shit, but some of y'all did. Stop it. Y'all was wearing them shits. I used to hate them fucking t-shirts. Let's go, man. All right, she got Bun B working, y'all. After Pimp C dead, they said, Bun, you work for us. The Knowles family has had Bun B in bondage ever since Pimp C died. That's right. They made him a personal slave. I think that's Jay-Z burger spot. He just run that shit. I think in the end, Jay-Z made Bun B work in a restaurant for the rest of his life. You see the joke? His name is Bun B. He sell burgers. But since he was Pimp C homeboy, I think Jay-Z made his ass work in the end. You gonna work for me, fool. You gonna sell burgers. So Bun B working with Tina. Cause know why? She used Bun B to trick all them old hip-hop niggas to come down there and buy that gumbo. Yeah, black man, you ain't know. I told you it was an attack on all y'all. They been trying to poison you fools. All you Houston idiots gonna go down there and drink that goddamn shit, and you had no clue. Tina was sitting down there to knock all y'all socks off. All you old hair hip-hop fans. That's right. Mama Tina. So now you got the proof, y'all. Somebody threw up blood. I think I'm not even hungry no more. I didn't eat no breakfast. She made me scared to eat food for today. I think I'm not playing. She got me kind of scared. I've never heard of this. We're going to leave it alone. Or what else? Oprah got Ozempic feet. So I know a lot of y'all getting brainwashed. Just know, Ozempic feet is for real. You might be skinny in your body, but your feet might look 90. And when you walk, your shit might feel like 90, even though you're 27 or 35. Ozempic feet. Oprah Winfrey's Ozempic feet rumor is actually based in facts. It's a fact. It's not a rumor. So when she lied, trying to say she was walking funny because she couldn't see, y'all got the proof. What I say that day. Man, she always lying. They won't fucking stop lying. Excessive wrinkles on her feet. Unfortunately, what is being referred to as Ozempic feet is a side effect. And there's a science behind what happens. There you have it. So y'all all got it. Oprah's a goddamn liar. She got Ozempic feet. And before that, she already had goat feet. Oh my God. Y'all, we laughed at Oprah real feet already. And she got Ozempic feet on top of that. We looked at her feet before Ozempic feet. Her shit now probably look like a rooster mixed with a goat. Hell no. What does it profit a person to have all that money and have goat feet? All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here. That's enough for the day. Oh, yeah, y'all. This Black Lives Matter couple, they ass going to jail. That woman stole $200,000. Her bum ass going to prison. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. No, it don't, fool. No, it don't. Not no more, it don't. They set y'all up, man. That's what happened. Remember they kept saying, it's white people marching too. Well, guess what? The whites got away with all the money, and y'all going to jail. Y'all going to jail. Y'all get evicted, dummies. Black Lives Matter was nothing but a goddamn welfare system. That's all it was. It was a mobile welfare movement. That's all it was. They recruited that social service, idiot. It was. It was. It was a program where they get bonuses and shit. That's all it was, y'all. That was their first vacation. Then after that, they started flying out. I told you, everybody that's with Black Lives Matter, they got flowed out for free, flew out. Then after that, they took the PPP money, started flying out. But they didn't start flying out to goddamn Black Lives Matter. They were all set up. Also, Ruth Chris Steakhouse has banned anybody wearing tights. If you dress just like that bum-ass couple, if you go to Ruth Chris, you can no longer wear hats, bro. And you can't wear no tights, no joggers, none of that. I'm saying all that. Thank you very much. I'm saying that because when I was telling y'all all these things, you are judged on classism. Throughout the years, I was telling y'all, go back to wearing clothes. Get out those Crocs. Stop just wearing hoodies. Stop just doing this. Get off the baby hair. A certain thing playing out. Stop the weirdo shit, y'all. Stop fadding. Stop trending. Because I knew what was going to happen. Everybody was going to get classified. Being that everything is based on facial rec. Your face is judged on how you look. You look like a thief. You look like a criminal. Get it? You look a certain way. We not hiring you. We ain't gonna say nothing. You look like you gonna mess the apartment up. We ain't give you no damn apartment. Look how you look. It's based on that now, y'all. Because they made it like that. Everybody with Crocs and tights, y'all were gonna be the ones considered anti-society, anti-Americans. So they made a classification for Americans and anti-Americans. The anti-Americans, Black Lives Matter. They think a certain way. They come outside in bonnets. They wear tights all fucking day. They come outside in pajamas. Do you see the bitch right there with a bonnet on, with a hoodie? Black Lives Matter. Told you that's them. You don't play it? It's a joke. They all got pranked. No. BLM stand for Blacks Matter No Longer. Something like that. They ain't no. They got set up. This was a tracker for all y'all to join, but it also meant none of y'all had jobs. Black Lives Matter was the no job tracker. Get it? So all of them that joined didn't have a job. Got it? They didn't work for them. They were getting paid by them. Their job was to distribute the funds they were stealing. We got proof now. What? The main lady in California got accused. The woman in Memphis got locked up. The man and woman in Chicago fighting each other because it said the woman caught the man stealing the money. They were fighting. Black Lives Matter. Well, now you got some more. They going to jail. Black lives don't matter. They done. All right? They broke ass. They had that money, y'all. They did not know how to act. They was getting rental insurance. Rental assistance. The free rent, they was getting that. Free light bill money. They took every goddamn benefit. Now they have nothing. And her ass going to jail. You got it? It was all a setup. Black Lives Matter was a tracker for every black that don't have a job. They also know when it was over, you didn't get jobs. They also baited half of them to take the PPP loan because a lot of them thought what? They had their own business. The main people that said, I got my own business was niggas that don't want to work. All right? That's it. Your ancestors worked and built this country up. Fool, you started taking government handouts, chump. That's y'all. Y'all could not survive without the government handouts, even though y'all the main ones that hate on the government. So the government stuck it to your ass. Let's see if they can survive the rest of their life on their own now, since they so anti-American. Got it? All right. They don't wear the black, red, white, and blue, but them niggas wear a Jay-Z shirt. Do you see that bitch with a Jay-Z black and white flag? There you have it. He is their fucking leader. The mind control they believed in was the blueprint. The Book of Job is their fucking religion. The one that taught them everything they know to this day is explaining himself, and he left their ass. What's the news of this week we saw? They fans are mad at them. The activists of America are saying they've been dealing with celebrity parties. This would be happening. Everybody they gassed up saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce have not been participating in no activist movements all this week. Jay-Z is not stupid. He knows a lot of y'all are idiots. A lot of y'all going to jail. And that's why he is not with y'all no more. He is not dumb. So if you want to learn something, you supposed to watch how Jay-Z move. He's not dumb like y'all. All right? He ain't doing none of that shit. Guess what, Black Lives Matter? They're at the airport looking for you. You on the list. Right there. Yeah, we got the list of Black Lives Matter. We looking for his ass right now. Get him. That's right, y'all. They're looking for everybody. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. So I was just letting you know, man, I have nothing against nobody. I was just telling y'all the world narrative that keeps showing its face. They're liars, stealers, scammers, perverts. What they do all day? Watch booty, rocking everywhere. Talk about money and Jay-Z. That's all they know. Money, booty, Jay-Z, Beyonce. That's their whole life. Am I lying? Booty, BBL, Jay-Z. Trump. That's their whole life. So now, just know everything was their life. They taking it and flushing that shit. That's what happened, y'all. They didn't focus on doing what they're supposed to do now. They still didn't learn how to survive without government fundings. All right? So the government funding is being cut, and they ass getting exposed for being thieves. Because that's the narrative. They're freaks, perverts, weirdos, bootleggers, janky-ass people, liars, fucking criminals on every level. Politicians, they fucking thieves. They thieves in the street. They steal out of jewelry stores, malls, wherever they at, crime, thieving, shiesty. Told you, you guys are the face of fucking shysters now. So until it gets fixed, no more talking. No words gonna fix this shit. If anybody's smart, just hide. Just fucking hide. So this shit'll blow over. Other than that, you're not gonna win. Thank you, everybody that's here. Nothing I say is personal. Like my bro D Hobbs said, I just give y'all the uncomfortable truth that nobody want to talk about. But I also tell y'all all the shit people say behind your back. This is what they say behind Jay-Z back before we go. Let's go. You love Jay-Z, but they don't. Jay-Z has more victims. After the interview, this is what they say about him to this day. It's not rocking. One thing for sure, Beyonce is not a choosy woman. I just can't look at that every day, no matter how much he pays or how much he has. He probably has an island bigger than Epstein. I kind of believe it. That's what they said. All right? So, this is what here's what they think about you and Jay-Z. Attracted to ignorant thugs. She just found a rich one. Got it? All right, where's the respect at? Did I tell you in the end, everything from the street gonna be trolled? He being trolled for his dreads. He being trolled for being a street guy. He being trolled for a lot of shit. He being trolled for every single thing the hood is proud of. It's that simple. The Diddy trial was trolled for every single thing the hood is proud of. America been trolling hip-hop. Let's go. We out, y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day. And don't eat no damn gumbo. All right? We out. One. Appreciate everybody. Thank you all. Make sure you get a membership. Make sure you watch Trading Places. It's playing right now. I'm going to put it back on members only, but make sure you catch Trading Places so you can see for yourself how things went one way. The people that had the ass used to joke on a woman without an ass, but the woman that used to joke on other women without an ass, they are now the main ones with a fake ass. Trading Places. See y'all later. We out. Enjoy y'all day. One.